J Squad.
We gotta find now what do we do? That's the first clue. Now what do we do? That's the first clue. We gotta find
That's right, boys and girls. We are live and out of context. Yo, everybody, what is going on? It's good to see y'all tonight. Let's not play that again. We don't need second songs. I barely made it on time tonight. I was like a minute late, running around and doing other things. But yes, here we go. Here we go. I already see it in chat. The speculation over SmashGPT and the new I can't even say the new request, the new why can't I settlement, that's the word, I can't even get myself straight tonight, man. What an interesting ride it has been for like the last few days, yesterday into today. So is shit getting juicy regarding soy JT? I mean, we are like, he's been steadily crashing out over like a period of time. Well, it's getting worse. The times we're seeing him drinking wine is more. The messages are harder and harder for him to fight against. I mean, we're just to the it's out of context phase of it, where everything is just all taken out of context. It's just all out of context. Oh man, and it's beautiful. So yesterday, I wonder if his wife knows 35% of the case now. I mean, I don't know. Uh, are you doing a chat or going solo damage? If you want to come in for this, you're more than welcome. We can do a little chat. This is going to be interesting. I don't have a lot set up outside of the Smash JT stuff. I was going to put together maybe some of the the Greenleaf Jewish conspiracy, but I may lay that for another time. So yeah, let me pop open Discord here. If y'all want to come in, if anyone wants to come in and talk, we can have multiple opinions. I know Eric's trying hard, but again, all they can tell him is just to not talk about it. Grok, no, not that change. It's so that I get the answer I wanted in the screenshot. Like I can't. Oh, I knew it was bad with Smash, right? I knew it was bad with Smash when the way he uses AI for like just about everything. But you couldn't have like I could believe that he at least used AI some in his articles. I could have believed that uh you know the AI he uses for everything else. We know about him using it for his court case, but I didn't realize he was foregoing buying books for his kids and reading stories made up by ChatGPT. ChatGPT, how do I get my wife to love me? Hold on, let me get in here. Hey, what's going on? Scary. Jersey. Party in the chat. Welcome. Angry Canadian doesn't always like to jump in. Uh his his kids, they never had a chance. Dude, I've gone back and forth. Scary, you there?
Yeah, one sec.
Yeah. That's fine. I've gone back and forth with him over this kids thing.
Wait, did it actually work? I think it worked. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Cool.
I can hear you. We're good. Let me do that thing.
Oh my god.
That I forget.
So much to talk about.
Yeah, oh man, this is such a beautiful case. Yeah, because I'm at work. Nice. So I'm glad you're here to be able to listen to it. Oh, yeah. But one thing I've gone back and forth with him is over how he posts his kids as a shield, and it bothers me as a father. Just because.
Been saying it for years that that's the most disgusting thing ever.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, it's like I don't like the people who put their kids on YouTube and social media. Period.
In general, yeah.
Yeah. So, but to see him do it like after every single like time he gets into it, like clockwork, bam, 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 bam.
Well, you know why he does it.
He's trying to get, well, there's two reasons I think he does it. One is he's trying to use it as a weapon. Like when I go in there and I start making fun of him for having his kids, because I just don't give a shit anymore. I don't make fun of his kids. Yeah. I make fun of him for posting about his kids.
No, I've never knocked his kids.
Yeah. He'll flat out come in and be like, oh, see these guys, they're horrible people. They're going after my kids, blah, 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 blah. And I think the other reason he does it is when you go and look in the thread, yeah, there's posts of people giving him shit, but then there's all those people's, oh man, you have such a beautiful family. You're doing great cuz you're doing the right thing.
Super dad.
Yeah, super dad, all of that stuff. He's trying to get some positive reinforcement when the internet is shitting all over him.
A horrible human being trying to portray himself to be a loving father is kind of fucking hilarious.
Yes.
That's like saying that Hitler was a good dog owner.
Yeah, right. Yeah, oh great. He was a good dog owner. I begged him and not to from a genuine place and not a fuck you, and he just doubles down on it. He's a dog shit father knowingly doing that with no plausible deniability. Yeah, I've actually said it. Like, people know his address, people know where the fuck he lives, people know the area around there, and now they don't have to search for his kid's school. Some unhinged moron that wants to do something fucking stupid doesn't have to search for his fucking school or for his kid's face. They can drive around to schools and just look for his kid's face. You do everything. I'm an offset guy, man.
I hope to God that never happens.
Me too. Absolutely. But I mean,
just to get that out there so that he doesn't try to weaponize that shit later.
Mm-hmm. I think,
but putting his kids on there to talk about like pedos and Roblox and shit like that—that's
that was
weird.
That shit was fucked. I didn't watch it.
But
I couldn't. I knew I would get mad. What's up, money?
I would definitely say it is a two-part thing, though, where it's all about making himself look as good as humanly possible, because that's his MO. He wants to look as good as humanly possible for everybody. But it is also a shield, where if someone like me ever ran across him at like PAX or something, oh, this psychopath, he went and he approached me in front of my son. And the thing is I don't give a fuck. I'll beat his ass in front of his kid, but I wouldn't want to do that either, Well,
Kamoji brings up a very good point too. Smash's school better never find out about his father's YouTube career. The bullying would be cataclysmic. And that could be from someone who doesn't even know who his father looks like now, because they'll see him on social media. They'll see the kid on social media. But
no, I would never ever want to have anything bad happen to his kids or have his kids get bullied or anything. But not. But you know what? It's kind of like what Pat and Ian said when they dunked on his ass a couple years back during the Amico thing.
Mm-hmm.
Was you dragged your wife into this and posted a photo of you to somebody who has a very good reason for being upset with you. And it's true. You're posting photos of your wife and your kid in public while people actively, they just hate me because they're jealous of my success. No, we hate you because you're a dickhead. But you're posting photos of your wife and your children to people who can't stand you and do want to see you fucking fall.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. And
there are lunatics out there
where he is looking for the sympathy. Money, you're serious. It's broken containment now. Queeman's covering this. No shit. Now the mark down to where Chud starts covering this shit.
This is terrible.
Tarkov streamers are dunking on him. I think everybody who has been silent because they don't want to be in the drama, right? They don't want to be a part of that. They just want to play their games and do whatever, are now seeing this and going, you know what? I'll step in and say something. I even saw one peg say something about it, and I don't think I've ever really seen him make many comments about this situation. Mm-hmm. Oh, so now, if there's anybody under a rock in my tiny little audience who hasn't been on the internet in the last 2 days, wants to know what we're talking about SmashGPT. So the other day, Queeman is a late me comer to this. Well, Queeman doesn't normally cover gaming stuff all that often. He may have some takes about games being like, I saw him making some typical Queeman takes on like Crimson Desert, but other than that, this really isn't his forte. But anyway, SmashGPT has been vague posting. You can't even really call it vague posting about the court case. Like, he pretty much flat out said that they sent him a settlement, right? And he's been saying shit. So apparently Alyssa Mercante dropped on Blue Sky a 10-part thread is what I think was said. And in that thread was a 21-page document. This was a document that was sent to SmashJT, the very document he's been posting about. We know that because he said, vaguely about a 21-page document not having anything to do with jurisdiction, which is their typical go-to. And first one of the punch may have me beat sometimes for number one SmashJT hater. He's gone the loops. He's hidden his face and uncovered the wretch that is SmashJT McDizzle Gaming. So he came in and posted it and said, "Holy shit, settlement offer from last week from Alyssa Mercante / SmashJT lawsuit is kind of crazy. AI brain rot on full effect." And he posted a bunch of stuff about it. McDizzle, the Ubisoft employee. That's
the very
right.
same.
The very same Ubisoft employee.
This is.
Go ahead. You're breaking up a little on me. McDizzle there. Well, when we get you back, just chime in on me. Queeman, he tends to cover drama tubers more than anything else. That's what I've seen about the guy. Yeah, that's pretty much what he does. He's kind of in him and I want to say he's in Chud's orbit, you could say, but he kind of does his own thing too, because him and Chud go at it at times if they disagree with each other. But it's like that whole commentary community that Vince doesn't like, since he's calling me a Queeman glazer over here, where they Dickers and all of those other guys that some of y'all saw with Otterly Noah. How's it coming, Scary? Still out, I think. Still out. I'm on the OG commentary side. Yeah, I know. You're on the Nick Eats Oreos side. Oh, Grizzle, what's going on, my man?
Hello.
Oh yeah, they definitely have their problems too. Hey, Grizzle, what's going on? So instead of going through McDizzle's tweets that he's going through here, we're going to actually go through the actual is it still showing it for y'all? Team Pig, that's what I'm talking about. Vince is on Vince's side. Team Pig is where it's at. Oh man. Oh, had to put your costume on, I see. I see you making noise, Jersey, but I'm not hearing.
Should be better now. There we go.
There we go. There you are.
Took half a second there. For some reason, Discord decided to throw over my Shure mic to the Oculus Rift, which is in my kids' room.
Well, yeah, what's going on, Kaz? How you doing today? I don't know.
God bless technology.
Discord's done weird things with my mic too. Like I only have one mic, my Yeti, but it'll sometimes decide, hey, do you want to use your laptop speaker mic? And I was like, well, fuck no.
Oh, fuck, I do. But while I got cut off, that was a really interesting thing, dropping that settlement offer, because from what I'd read about it, it's actually pretty generous. Just basically apologize, erase the shit, pay the legal fees, which is what he asked for. I mean, he asked for a lawsuit, and, well, they wouldn't be settling unless, they didn't have a case. Yeah. No, they're settling because they're trying to be somewhat, they don't want to take your stupid ass and your audience to the cleaners.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. Like,
what's sad is the apology will kill him, though.
The what killed him? The apology? Yeah,
the apology will kill him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, he's already dead. He's not even alive.
Screw it. Jeez. Got my Go laptop mic and sound like 70s tank commander.
I mean, at this point, how many people that are on his side are like, dude, this is getting ridiculous?
Well, I mean, we've seen who
they
has.
don't.
We see like Eric. I know one person in particular that's over it, but we'll get to that a little bit.
Well, you don't have to hypnotize me.
Yeah. So let's see. Let's kind of go over it. We'll go through it, and Anyone wants to chime in, chime in. He
This was
surrounds himself with
hilarious.
yes men. Yes. Oh, excuse me. TTMB put it best in his video. Alyssa and her team were throwing him a lifeline and he refused it. Yeah, well, I mean, this all could have stopped with a cease and desist. The cease and desist, from what I understand, wasn't even bad. There wasn't like an apology
No,
in it. It was just like, stop fucking talking
stop
about
it.
me.
Which any logical person with like half a brain would have just been like, well, I guess I can't talk about that no more.
Yeah, he has this dumbass idea that this is all falling under freedom of speech, but he doesn't realize what's actually going on. In the what actually is going on and how freedom of speech actually works. He just wants to be able to say shit. And when it came to the defamation side of things, when it first coming in, we got damaged. We got full party here tonight. Let's go. Got the angry jersey. We got damaged. We got all the representation here. This is the DEI. The DEI.
We're the
today.
DEI hires.
Listen, if his family and friends in real life don't want anything to do with him, Jesus.
Token black panelist, Dredrick Tatum, for all you Simpsons people out there.
Sweet Baby Inc. employees. Whoa, now, money. Whoa, calm down there.
More like sweet. Wouldn't it be like Sweet Baby Pig employees?
A Sweet Baby back ribs. No.
There you go.
God.
All right, so
Sweet
let's
piggy.
get started here.
Yeah, go.
Dear, we're gonna be
more
doing this all
babies.
night. We're never gonna get through this sucker.
There's so
Dear
many
Ron,
laughs.
Yeah, this is an attempt to, perhaps in vain, she's such a smartass in this thing, to propose a settlement. As set out below, this is a take it or leave it offer. The details are below, but we start with what we now know. Hold on.
So let's start there.
Yeah. Yeah, so let's start there. We have meaningful direct messages and ChatGPT productions given your prior practice. We presume that you have not reviewed those productions. And further that you have
Dang.
not. Yes, she's fucking, she tears him Ron a new asshole in this one. What's up? We're getting dead. Don't take the baby back or baby ribs line out of context. Sweet Piglet Inc. Y'all are killing me today. Y'all are killing me. Oh, we presume that you have not received those productions, or have not reviewed, those productions. Further than you have not communicated to your client that your current state of the case and his understandings and expectations as to what is to come. This puts
This
us.
is Iran. Okay.
This is her talking to Ron. This is a jab at his last case that he had to settle on, I believe, by not telling her about a $1 deal that was given, and she turned around and sued him. His client,
Laura Loomer?
Laura Loomer, yeah, she won.
Oh my god, that is so funny.
Yeah, this puts us, a plaintiff's counsel, in an unusual and uncomfortable position of knowing more about your client's state of mind with regards to this litigation than you do. Quick summary. This is the most animated I've heard Wargaming Dead in a minute. What can I say? I like this kind of stuff. I'm having a good day. We're trying to be more animated on here. A quick
Secondhand embarrassment.
Secondhand embarrassment, right? Quick summary: your client does not appear to be having a good time. What a statement for a lawyer to make. And the ChatGPT logs paint a portrait of a man completely unspooling in the throes of something like AI-induced psychosis. In February 19th, 2026, ChatGPT session, court-ordered violation. This is what he named it, I guess. Attached here onto as Exhibit 1. He asked ChatGPT what would happen if my lawyer quits. A lot of confidence in Ron there. And he stops replying. What happens if my lawyer quits and he stops replying? To the court and us. At 11, and further states that I feel like I'm being held against my will. ID at 13. On March 13th live stream, he said that he had no faith in the legal system. And on March 12th, he described the process of litigation and jurisdictional defense that he asserted and the production of the jurisdictional discovery that he elected. If you don't know what this is mean, they agreed on the discovery that was supposed to happen, but then Ron and Smash dragged their feet, and we're about to see why later in this case.
Now, before you go forward, scroll up just a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Up to the point where it was talking about how he doesn't have faith in the legal system, that he's texting Eric. Oh, dude, Ron was supposed to call me, but he didn't. LOL.
Yeah.
You know that Ron did not like reading that.
Oh, I missed this. Hold on. Yeah, this is the exhibit.
Yeah, look at this shit. He's talking shit about Ron.
I trust what Ron is doing. I would just like him to communicate with me. Dude, Ron is great and all, but he has barely shared shit with me. Thank you for the update, Ron. Didn't tell me anything. Ron said he called me last week, but never did. Oh, no. I missed this.
Yeah. And what's the big fucking laugh right now? Dude, Ron untagged him from your shit.
Yes, that was so beautiful. We'll pull that up. We'll pull that up later.
Why is the lawyers just so... What a mistake. Complete and utter mistake.
You didn't notice this? I was laughing my fucking balls off at this.
Well,
they sent him a letter of him talking shit to his lawyer, who is a proud mensch from fucking Newark.
What's the point?
Dealing with a big Eric. Ron said he'd call me last week, but never did. LOL. Why are you LOL?
Why is Eric?
Because Eric is the only person that talks to him.
That's crazy.
That's my guess anyway. Ron, please, my wife is taking the kids. Talk to me, Ron, please. Oh, Jesus. Ron said he'd call me last week and he never did. We've added titles to these for ease of use of review since they were interleaved, blah 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 blah. Yeah, and then that he asserted and that the production of the jurisdictional discovery that he elected as a massive waste of time and money and court resources. This is a funny statement. Given the fact available to us from the limited review we have conducted to date,
we don't foresee his mood improving.
Yeah, we do not foresee his mood improving anytime soon. Oh, from wino to full-blown alcoholic. Below, we go over how the production to date has made us very confident in the ultimate merits. Indeed, let's be clear that, given what we've learned, we will refile in California if we happen to lose on jurisdiction. They've said this earlier too. Like, this was already known, and legal circles were already saying, like, yeah, if they don't get jurisdiction, it doesn't mean the case is over. It just means they're going to refile in California, and there won't be a jurisdictional issue.
Now, I do want to point something out quick, just to cut you off. A buzzword that gets thrown out all the time is anti-slap.
Yes.
Oh, well, you know that if it goes to California, the anti-slap law, they'll just throw it out already. New York has just as strong anti-slap laws.
The beginning of this whole case was about anti-slap. His entire
that is the first fucking thing that he threw out. Oh, yeah, yep. that was the first thing that he threw out, and that's the first thing that all of his trained SEALs were parroting. Anti-slap, anti-slap, anti-slap.
Yeah, and my whole thing was, I was reading over the case, because originally, like, okay, yeah, I could see anti-slap because of the defamation portion. Calling her a whore, saying she sucks dicks for money falls under freedom of speech from what I understand. It wasn't until I actually started reading the case and saw all the harassment shit when I was like, I don't know that this is going to fall under anti-slap, right? There's more of a case for this other stuff that they're asking for. But now...
I just want to establish the fact that New York is not a fucking playground. You can't just walk on there and do the shit. It's just as strong in Cali as it is in New York.
Yeah. So it's just, yeah, he's just trading. He's going to trade the same argument or defense. Oh, it'll just get slapped in Cali. Well, it didn't get slapped in New York. Why would it get slapped in Cali?
Oh my God.
Especially with some of the Chat GPT stuff. What was that, Grizzle? I like Jersey nerd emoji impressions. Oh, what's the main reason for trying to get jurisdiction in New York instead of California? Or could she be getting jurisdiction in California regardless? I don't understand it completely, Money. The part of me thinks that there seemed to be, and this is like surface level research when I was going over the case, almost a year and a half ago, is that the harassment laws in New York seem to be more liberal, more uh, open. They're doing more to try and make laws or have laws that feed into the idea of online harassment, right? One of the ones that she's going for was like harassment per, it's not per se, but there's like one that it's not a specific harassment case. It's a law that's used for harassment cases that don't fall neatly into something in the law, so that a civil law a judge can determine if it's harassment.
I couldn't throw out an educated guess because I haven't had any quote legal training, and I'm not like the rest of those guys who are all law experts. Just had to toss that out there. You're muted.
Oh, I am. Thank you. Thank you.
I thought it was me.
No. It's me. I have a habit of hitting my mic. Thank
But
you.
yeah, no, I don't
Nasner.
have. I don't have any legal training, and I'm not a law. I'm a fucking expert like all them over there, so I couldn't give you a thing.
Yeah. Someone tag
Oh,
Mark
Mark
Fox.
Fuckface.
He can come on to explain the law.
That was fucking hilarious. You're muted. You're muted. You're muted. You're
He
muted.
muted me for the second time. Only this time.
Is that why he
it's
doesn't
permanent.
have? Dude, he's worse than Jay Viper. I mean, like, Jay Viper doesn't have any viewers because he sucks. Mark Fox doesn't have any viewers because he fucking blocked everybody.
Yeah, that's pretty much the truth. Oh man.
But Mark Fox sucks fucking. He sucks cocks.
I mean,
Too. Mark sucks cocks.
We're getting off on a tangent, but I found out he wrote a book.
Oh my god.
If someone should, maybe we'll pull that up later too. We'll see what happens.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Pigpen bedtime readings, or maybe Smash. Jeff can read Mark Fox's book to his kids.
There we go. It wouldn't have to be. Well, I can't say that it won't be AI.
But you know what? Here, let's drive up the engagement, folks. What would you rather read? A book by Mark Fox or Stephen King's The Tommyknockers?
I don't know. Mark Fox he's such a strong character. Mark Fox is the guy who wouldn't survive the COD lobby.
Mark Fox looks like the fucking sheriff from The Walking Dead on meth.
Yeah, that is true. What's going on, Reddy?
Rick Grimes.
Hey, Grok, how fucked am I? But anyway, let's keep going here. Below we go over the productions to date that was made very confident to the ultimate merits. Indeed, let us be clear that given what we've learned, we will refile in California. Oh, I think I already read that part.
Yeah.
Jurisdiction, blah blah blah. But we also plenty of comfortable in jurisdiction. They feel comfortable in jurisdiction. We know that. So here's where we are. We want to make it clear to your client that he holds the keys to free himself from being held against his will. Oh, we are offering him a way out that we think is reasonable as costs continue to escalate, in part because at a certain point our fees, recoverable under the harassment law we are suing over, will exceed your client's total assets. If your client,
Oh,
that's so dark. Will of the Fans. What you bringing up Will of the Fans for? That little
being
pig
held against
hates
his
me.
no
Oh,
being held against his will
his
of the will of
being,
the fans.
being held against his will. Why is Smash holding Will of the Fans against him? What? Uh, being held against his will is hilarious. Oh, if you're okay, so this is the offer. Reasonable cause to continue, we will exceed your client's assets. If your client apologizes, agrees never to talk about Alyssa Mercante again, and pays the sum equivalent of what he's paid you to date, he can be done here. If not, if not, on we go.
All right. So what that means is she is saying to pay them 70,000 or below, because we already know that all the money, which I don't want to get on another tangent. We can bring that up later. But basically, right there, some equivalent of what he's paid you to date, which means 70K or below.
Yeah. Basically, they're saying it's 80K now if they're going by the updated GoFundMe or Gift and Goes or whatever he uses, because it finally cracked 80,000. Finally cracked 80,000.
It took about 6 months.
Yeah. Yep. So they're offering him something reasonable. The discovery we have reviewed to date confirms no merits defense exists. So they're basically saying everything we've looked at, we're gonna fuck you on. As I say above, we understand and expect that you have not yet reviewed the discovery you provided to us on March 5th and March 9th. And this is only the March 5th and March 9th stuff. They're still fighting with Discovery. That's what they're having a whole meeting in person about coming up next month.
We're about to get into April.
Yeah, it's going to be into April that they're supposed to meet together to have the judge go over to Discovery. I've heard people talking about a gag order being put in.
Oh, that's not a gag order.
Yeah. No, not yet, that there could be one put in. Given that, we will walk through them with a rather more care and explanation that we would include in circumstances where all parties were equally aware of the facts. As a reminder, our review is preliminary and incomplete, and the below is not the entirety of the evidence that we have found or will find in the future. Rather, think of this as a sort of greatest hits. Obviously, the deep cuts will often be more interesting and could even be the real gold. The deep cuts could be the real gold. But this gives a good idea of what there is. As we understand from your motion to dismiss, the primary defenses to our claims are to deny the existence of actual malice. This is true. Deny the existence of bias of harassment. What is that word? I have dyslexia and I suck. Pejorative. Thank you, Damaged. Someone has to be the adult in the room. We understand the motion to dismiss and deny the existence of actual malice and bias for harassment. This is not the pejorative. Given the nature of those claims, those are the typical defenses and for most clients make sense. But given the nature of the discovery that we have reviewed, we are extremely confident that we could prove those two elements of our causes of action will by any standard. We look forward to what else we may discover after we have the chance to conduct a full review.
Now, don't forget to read the shit below.
Yeah, like this stuff right
These
here.
are notes to Ron. Yeah.
We'll come back to that.
What is that? 4. What is that link? Could you right click that and open a new tab for his status?
She has no case. Your brain dead dolts think I'm losing when it isn't even fucking heard yet. We are in discovery for jurisdiction because she sued me in New York when I live in California, and the internet has been proven to not be cause for jurisdiction. He has. This is something he asked ChatGPT.
That is a lie.
Yeah.
That is the internet has not proven to be cause for jurisdiction. It absolutely has.
Yeah.
The internet and social media posts are admissible.
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, I was seeing someone on the internet say that there's actually been a lot of cases that have been proven or have hinged
Yeah.
on social media posts.
And look at this fucking asshole. He says he's a writer and a reviewer and a journalist. He can't even spell whiny right.
Yeah, right.
No.
Oh no, it gets worse in some of the messages if you read them.
Oh, we all
And
know
some
that
of
he doesn't
these.
know how to write shit.
Yeah. Listen, I got to give him something. I'm a terrible at writing. I don't spell well, but
Yeah, but you don't put yourself
But-
on the level that he claims that he's at. That's the
true.
difference.
Pejorative
It's like-
damage 2026.
Like literally, people fucking give me shit. Oh, well, how many subscribers does he have compared to you? How many views does he have compared to you? I'm not out here making a living doing this shit. I do this for shits and chuckles. So that means that I do my shit fucking part-time or not even any time. It's how I relax. He wants money doing this. That's the difference.
Yeah, yeah. Well, see, I always go with like my ego approach, and I was like, yeah, he gets all those more views than me, and yet I still get under his skin.
Well, there's that, and the other thing too is that at least I fucking make content that I want to make. This is all he's got is harassing a Kotaku reporter. This is the only way that he could have gotten attention in what 9 years that he's been doing YouTube shit. He couldn't get it through game reviews. He couldn't get it through gaming news. He couldn't get it investing in a fucking console. This is it, Jeff. This is how you got your attention, by fucking with a Kotaku reporter. And you didn't even like set your sights higher and went after someone from GamePro. You went after a Kotaku reporter.
Yeah, yeah.
It's because they
Oh.
thought they wanted it to be like the original, how Gamergate started to begin with.
Well,
Well,
go
now
we
after
know that
Anita
that's-
Sarkeesian.
But now we know that was started through other nefarious means.
Right.
But that's neither here nor there. But
But
literally, what has she done anymore that's even warranted like anything else besides a passing eye roll?
she existed, and it was something for him to point out against. Basically, the whole
A macro
fucking
point.
the far right white Republican elitist cocksucker approach of if a woman has tattoos or different colored hair, she's somehow not a human being and deserves to be fucking dragged through the mud.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's I think you're right there, Grizzle. It comes down to that idea of this is the next. Alyssa Mercante was supposed to be the next Anita Sarkeesian, or
They got hyped up on so many things that they completely missed.
yeah,
lot of the
lightning
points.
rod, scapegoat.
Like they this just doesn't work when they're friends with people who are a game scammer too,
Yeah.
who has a game he's failing to meet, but he's a man, so I guess it just doesn't work.
Grumsy.
Crumbs, like it
Clumsy.
ruins their entire point by ignoring his ass for so long.
Exactly.
You know, they
Sense.
could have actually done real change, and that pisses me off more.
We're
That
here to
raises
save
a lot.
gaming.
I have buds who quit on that now from years ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, it failed from the start, since that's just if she was doing something similarly like how Anita, I don't even remember if it was a scam game or not.
Yeah.
But
They didn't realize Alyssa was a lot
if she
smarter than
had
the
something
other
on
two.
that, maybe.
Yeah.
But
Well, here's the thing.
he
too,
did his
like, this
criticism
was-
of her, and it was just over.
Yeah.
There's
Well, I
nothing
think-
else.
I think when it came down to it with like the Gamergate, like I still stand behind like the vast majority of gamers who were behind that kind of stuff when it initially happened, and the sentiment that was around the gaming industry. There was a good place there, but then you had all of the shit stuff that happened around it. Now, I mean, we're talking what? When was Gamergate? 2014.
14. Pretty much.
Yeah, and we're now in 2026, but this, there was another pump up of anti-woke stuff, because Gamergate, it was really like the SJWs, and then around the 2020 era it kind of became the wokies and stuff like that. There was kind of this resurgence of that leftist gaming, and I do think there were things where things went too far, but it wasn't.
But now they have gone too far, where it's like they have to assign game. It's like how Crimson Desert's now an annual game for no reason.
Yeah, for no reason.
Like they just made that into it because they need it.
It's because they can't complain about it.
Well, the thing
they
is,
can't live with a game being a game.
This current group of anti-wokers, these Gamergate 2 anti-wokers,
they're legit scammers.
They're the bottom of the barrel. There was like the whole idea of woke and no one really caring was already dying, and these guys came in and tried to rally up their little groups. And if you look at most of them, they're burnt out YouTubers that decided to go onto the culture war grift. Like
that's exactly the point that I was going to just make. Is that, you know what? I'll say it. There are some people out there who actually do have legitimate gripes about the way that gaming is going. And the thing is that these guys don't have a quote agenda. But that really is kind of the meat of what I was going to say, though, is that the loudest voices are all YouTubers who are on the decline or who never got there.
Yeah, all of them really wanted that critical drinker money or Geeks and Gamers money really bad.
Yeah, well.
And like nowadays, they're just crazy acting.
They could have just done the Dreamcast guy route and just like started screaming about PlayStation and Xbox and pretend to rip their shirts and shit.
Console war stuff makes me so unhappy.
Yeah, it's the stupidest shit ever.
The worst shit ever. I can't get into a war where people are just cucking for their favorite corporation. Oh, please, please, corporation, notice me. I just can't get in with that.
I don't fucking get it, because it's like growing up, I was apparently at ground zero for the first console wars, which was like Sega and Nintendo. You had a Sega? Cool. You had a Nintendo? Cool. Nobody did this shit.
Yeah, I mean, there were I remember, when PlayStation and Xbox were a thing, Xbox 360, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, all of that other stuff was around. There was jokes amongst friends that, because there was the argument, well, you buy an Xbox and you can get the internet for free. Was it PlayStation?
Yeah, the other way. You had a free DVD player. No, PlayStation, you had a free DVD player, and the Xbox, you got online for free.
Yeah, you got online for free. And yeah, we used to make the argument about there, but PlayStation has better graphics. Blah. There was that fun like little banter about who has different systems.
Yeah, kind of like back in the day where it was like, "Fuck you, you got the better version of Aladdin,"
Right.
But it was never this shit where it's like, oh, the Xbox and the Sony ponies. Get the Nintendrones. Suck a dick.
I'm very wrong.
Get a fucking life. Wait, are you talking about the well, to me, a PS2 was a free blue DVD player.
Yeah, they did have the free DVD player. Xbox. I don't know what Angry's talking about. Angry is generally better on the history of it, but that's what I remember. PC Master Race is the best meme out of the console wars. I agree. While all the consoles fight each other, PC just slops up the good stuff.
Plays everyone's shit.
Yeah. What am I wrong on, Canadian? Oh, PS3 Blu-ray and free online. Xbox 360 paid online with security. That's right. That's what it was.
Another reason to hate the 360. Yeah. Like me personally, I was just referencing PS2 and Xbox era.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
I like the PS4.
Wasn't the original Xbox paid online too? Because I'm pretty sure it was.
I don't think so. No, it wasn't. You used to be able to just go online with that shit. It wasn't until the Xbox 360.
I remember going to like EB Games and getting like the game cards though.
Yeah.
Like with the gold color.
I think I had it backwards. Xbox.
Well, let's see.
Cost.
Oh no, it's time to nerd out.
For internet. Yeah, I actually do.
Yeah, because apparently we don't play games.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. The original Xbox Live service, which in 2002 was about $50 a year. So yeah, they were fucking ripping you off from day one.
Yeah. That was the original one. That was like the argument with it. Yeah, LG Xbox, you had to pay. Thank you, Angry
In my
Canadian, for
defense,
getting it right.
in my defense, though, I did not play online when I had the original Xbox, so I wouldn't know. I plead ignorance.
You had to be like really into Halo or something to actually get
Yeah.
it. So.
Yeah.
Which wasn't my
Yeah.
bag.
I was
I
really
don't
good
remember
at
if I played it
Halo.
on the original Xbox.
missed-
Because I used to have, like, back then I had a
Really
PlayStation
good.
and an Xbox because I lived in a hovel and spent all my money
Yeah.
on games. But
I feel like
anyway.
GTA liked PS2 a lot.
What amazing days those were. The PS2, the Xbox, the GameCube, and the Dreamcast, which was on its way up, but you still had it.
And then still PC.
Well, PC's been around since.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
know.
but hey, is
Yeah, but
Doom in your
PC
Steam library?
It's Doom in my Steam library. Let's not even get into that rant. Oh man. Let's get back on the case
But yeah.
now that Angry has
Yeah.
and now that the Angry Canadian has come in and got angry on us.
All right, this is what we need. Most of the. Wait, do you want me to read this as Jeff Tarza?
Yes.
For a little movie.
Yeah. All right. Let me get into the malice stuff, and then let's have you read these parts right here.
Oh, I'll read his ChatGPT.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
And in the interest of making things simple, that view of this full state of mind is not good for him. Basically saying like he's fucked about his LLM stuff. Your client continues to
Jet Set Radio.
feed off only legal questions about his case, including communications with you, the legal filings to ChatGPT, but has also outsourced nearly his entire creative process to that LLM. As a result, we have extraordinarily visibility into his intent, state of mind, and general thought process during relevant periods.
I've been saying it for years that he's been running his shit through fucking bad AI.
Well, I didn't think it was this bad. I didn't think it was everything.
Dude, I told you. Did I? I did say it. That from the start, he's been feeding his shit in. Because if you ever heard anything that he did try to make himself, it's so unwatchable and unlistenable and unreadable that this is like a step up for him, which is disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, most of what he has done, even in the past, before he started using ChatGPT, was just reading tweets from his friends and fans online.
Well, I'm talking about his fucking terrible game reviews.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Arguably,
Final Fantasy VII.
Arguably, he is still unwatchable.
Yes.
All right. So anyway,
the marathon stuff. Continue before we.
The actual malice. This will be great for the defamation side of it because that's usually the hardest hurdle to leap through when you're going in a defamation case. Of course. Perhaps the most damning is in September 2nd, 2025, digital conversation, digital stripping, and prostitution. Your client gave ChatGPT the prompt. You want to say it? Could digital
stripping be considered a form of prostitution?
Exhibit 12 at 1. When the chatbot responded, there you go. Digital stripping is not usually classified as prostitution in law or in common usage, but it is often considered part of the wider umbrella of sex work. Your client began to coach it to give him the answer he wanted. At first, he merely prompted to eliminate nuance. So here we go.
September 2nd, 2025, 10. He's doing this shit at 10 o'clock in the morning. Just give me a brief yes or no with a short summary.
No. Digital stripping is generally not considered prostitution, since it doesn't prove physical sexual contact, but is often often classified as a form of sex work under the broader adult entertainment industry. When that did not provide him with the response he wanted, he prompted it to be more speculative.
Now, keep in mind, what did he say? That she sucked dicks for money. And how many times have I asked this question? If she was a cam girl, how could she suck dick?
Yeah, exactly. And he always uses
September
the tweet
2nd.
that she sent after. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. September 2nd, 2025, 10 a.m. Pacific time. Could it be?
Yes, if prostitution is defined broadly as exchanging any sexual service for money, not just physical contact, to do that, then digitally stripping could be considered a non contact form of prostitution, though it is more commonly categorized separately as sex work.
Can you go back up real quick?
Yeah.
Am I retarded or is the response before the question?
That is a
five.
wait, let's see.
No, yeah,
No, you're right.
it is. So what's with that? September 2nd, PDT. Might have a little fucky here.
Well, it might lead to the next thing below.
Let's see. 10:01.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Huh.
That's okay. Did it do it up here too?
Yeah, let's see that above.
10:22 or 10. Yeah, that's the seconds mark. So why is the seconds different? That's strange.
So maybe he's responding to that response.
Yeah.
And
That's
it's
what I'm
just
thinking.
ordered wrong.
No, but take a look. Just give me a brief yes or no with a short summary and then back it down to that answer below. That is a short summary.
GPT. Well, that's what
'Cause
we're
it
looking
answers
at.
yes.
Could there be some fucky?
No, there's no fucky. I got it. Because the thing is that he had asked straight up if it's considered prostitution, and ChatGPT responded at 10.18, no, digital stripping is not considered blah, 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 blah. And then he responded to that with just give me a brief yes or no. Now, if you scroll down to the next exhibit, the ChatGPT response, which comes after that, just give me a brief yes or no, it says yes, if that is. And then he asks after that, could it be?
Could it be?
Okay, yeah. So her lawyers just like put it in the wrong order.
They put it out of order, yes.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. It should have been flipped up.
So
God damn it, Remy.
Huh?
I said, God damn it, Remy.
Yeah, right? Well, you know what? In her defense, she was probably laughing so hard at this.
But even then, like.
Yeah, I know. You got to be a little more professional.
Yeah, it's got to be in the right orders. See, like those. Is there another chat?
But see, take a look. Wait, that because he asked straight up, is it a form of prostitution?
There's no way that she put every single one of them. Because, I mean, this makes sense looking at it. So why does ChatGPT answer time stamps?
But see, there's the answer. You just give me a brief thing, yes or no, and it said yes.
To be fair, I'm sure that she had some programmer write like a simple script to take the JSON code, the JSON format it was in, to like turn that into a readable document, because JSONs are not like, fully human readable. Like they're not hard to read. It's just more of like a weird format.
It's a confusing thing.
Emoji's
got the best point ever, though.
No. Why does GTP answers timestamps show earlier than the question? GTP responses may show timestamps earlier than the question due to its internal processing and generation of text based on patterns, learning, and durations. The timestamps are not real time and are based on the creation date of the first response in the conversations. This means that timestamps reflect the date of the first interaction rather than the current date of the conversation. The lack of real-time data and timestamps is a limitation of ChatGPT and is not aware of its basic functionality.
I don't think that applies here, though, because I really do think it's flipped. That's why the responses, like what Scary Jersey was saying, the responses are to the thing, the prior image.
Gotcha. I don't need the last part.
See, even if ChatGPT fucked it up, they could have corrected that putting this in here. But
Yeah.
that's the thing. But you know what? That's the thing, though. If ChatGPT is fucked up and they corrected it, then Ron could have argued that this was doctored.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I think that'll be something interesting to see if they come up with. Remy,
I don't think
win
it's going to go
mistakes.
nowhere.
Yeah, put one timestamp wrong. Put one Ron's mistakes. Doc's hypnotic.
So, but anyway, to make it simple, what
Yeah.
I'm saying is in that JSON file, I think it went from like the most recent message to the oldest message, and if it's ordered that way, then you would see his response
First, it's
first.
ascending order.
It's descending order. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
It's not
yeah.
like when you're actually using ChatGPT and it's like going from top to bottom. It's really going from bottom to top, if that makes
Yeah,
sense.
it's Japanese.
That makes sense. That
That works.
Japanese.
So
I don't think
could
I don't think
digital
that's how it-
stripping be considered a form of prostitution?
Yeah, I don't need the last part.
I don't need the last part. That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
I don't need that last part.
Yes,
Oh, come on, dude. I don't need that last part.
Oh, it gets better. Yes, if prostitution is defined broadly as exchanging sexual favors for money, the digital stripping could be considered a non-contact form of prostitution. So he got the. Then he re-asked the question to
Can
get
he not
the
just
answer that he
Google
wanted.
this?
Huh?
Like, you know what? I feel like any reasonable person here, when they have a question like this, usually Googles it.
But Google's
Like,
not
I'll
going to
just
give him the
Google.
answer he wants, but he can take and use ChatGPT to make it the answer that he wants.
I'm sure
right?
there's hundreds of examples of people doing, like, probably
true.
related to it. Or the good
Well,
old slash Reddit, and somebody asked it on Reddit
Yeah.
at some point 10 years ago.
Buddy, that's
thinking-
pretty much what Smash. To me, Smash sounds like a drunk Daffy Duck
Yeah. Yeah.
or
I
a
would
drunk
agree.
Sylvester.
So he spent
Come on,
all of this
dude.
time doing this, and then once he had manipulated it and the knowingly false output, and posted it 1 minute later as though it was as though the highly coached conclusion was ChatGPT's initial response. And then here's him doing
Rocco's
it
modern
like it
life.
happened. Yeah, Rocco. Oh man, I mean this to me here is like, hey, yeah, this looks like I'm not a legal guy, right? I'm not going to say this is 100% proof of malice, but from a layman's term, this is malice. He got
This
an
was a way to
answer.
try to knock her down.
Well, right. He's just at this point. It's like, what does this have to do with gaming?
Yeah.
Right? What does
Well,
this have to do with
that's the
gaming
other
tape?
question too about him constantly calling her a child killer. What does that have to do with gaming?
Yeah, agreed. There's just a lot of things
That-
that have
that-
happened over it.
All right, so here's some good shit. You go.
Yeah. So, but here's what this document shows. He's lying. He knows he's lying. Any jury will know he's lying, and any judge will too. He then went on to use this tweet thread in a fresh context window as a prompt for ChatGPT to generate new content that uncritically repeated the claims he fabricated using intentional prompt manipulation. Hold on. Oh, excuse me. Had to take care of something. Actual malice is clear from the evidence produced. To recap, to recap, these are the highlights of the evidence we have discovered so far. This alone would be sufficient to add a summary judgment, and we think perhaps on a affirmative motion for summary judgment, but at least at trial. But understand that this is but the tip of a much larger iceberg. For example, in Exhibit 8, he used ChatGPT to write the article in which he ultimately stated that Miss Mercante had previously been a hooker that sucked dick for money. He told ChatGPT that this tweet was about her has opened him up to an entirely new audience. He said that to ChatGPT. Oh man,
He was trying to celebrate.
Why
It's not
are
like
you
he could go in and tell his wife about it
Why is he celebrating with a clanker?
because he can't tell his wife about it. He's like, what's he going to do? She's going to come home from the cancer ward. He's going to be like, hey, honey, guess what? I got all these new views. Oh, really? What'd you do? I told a woman that she sucked dick for money.
Yeah, right. But the actual
The fuck? Okay.
Sorry, I just lost it there. Oh,
I never really realized it, but yeah, that's how the conversation would have to go.
Yeah, you're right. I got a win for gaming, babe. I told the woman
I got a win
she
for
sucked dick
gaming.
for money. Right in front of his
I
kids,
told her
too,
she
with
was a prostitute.
a glass of wine in his hand.
Yeah, I know. He's spilling the wine all over himself while he's fucking yapping about it.
Oh,
She's sitting
God.
there like 2 people died today, and this asshole is looking up hookers.
And it is, and that he is excited to see how many people hate me for it. Oh, that's turning around on him now. Oh,
Yeah.
that's funny. But
I got news for you, Jeffrey. Because I know you're going to watch this. People hated you way before this.
Yeah. Oh, man. But the actual defamatory statement does not appear in the ChatGPT's draft. As you can see in Exhibit 9, a comparison we prepared, blue text is a word-for-word copy. Green text is a similar paraphrase. This must be a document we didn't get a hold of, or unless this is this shit down here.
It is.
Okay.
It's got to be in there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Exhibit 9 and 10. And compared with the blue text, green text is similar paraphrase, and red text is your client's own output. Shows that the defamatory statement was added by Mr. Tarzia, old smashy boy, after ChatGPT produced him a much less offensive article. Oh, this is a good one. This one's the.
Oh, yeah.
Or consider Exhibit 10, where your client admitted to admitted to interloper or I can't. Come on, Damage, help me out here.
Interlocutor.
Thank you. Can you tell I was a grunt in the army? 8-bit Eric, that he is going to write an article about Miss Mercante being fired, even though he has substantial doubts about it being true. We also note that this example is quite damning as far as the out-of-context threads used to try and convince the court of certain facts during discovery. And we still intend to make a motion on that issue. See web archive. Let's see where this goes. I'm going to pop it over here in case it's something. Let's see here. This one. Going viral can sometimes feel like catching lightning in a volatile bottle. Reject modernity. This is a fake picture.
Yeah, he faked that picture.
Yeah, that's been added on. It was some typical band shirt, I think. Embrace tradition. This is not tradition. I hate to tell people, this is not the tradition of gaming.
The only tradition that even applies to is if the only video game you ever played in your life was DOA.
Yeah, exactly. Recently, I've experienced this viral phenomena firsthand, albeit with a twist that I hadn't quite anticipated. It all started with a meme I created featuring Alyssa Mercante and the game Stellar Blade. The meme humorously played on the theme of reject modernity, embrace tradition, juxtaposing current trends in gaming media representation against a more traditional aesthetic. Little did I know that this lighthearted jab would skyrocket to nearly 50,000 views in under 10 hours, amassing over 400 shares. The wildfire spread my content. I don't understand this. Like, I get like being happy about making one because I had one post on
He
X.
loves to suck his own dick.
Yeah, he really does. Yeah, this is just their the whole thing, the cam girl stuff and things like that. So that's stuff we've seen before. Uh, this is just the DLC hate update. I don't understand the like need to suck yourself off. Like I get happy when I get a big post. I might post something small and like my Discord on it, but I'm not gonna self suck myself all day.
Well, you know how little self-esteem he has and how he
Yeah.
he latches on. His parents must not have told him like that they were proud of him or something because he needs so much affirmation. It's probably a kink. Like I bet he loves having his wife call him a good boy.
I don't need to hear that.
I mean, all jokes aside, he did say that he had some problems with his dad and that his dad would like make fun of him because of his jobs and stuff. So
No
Well,
shit.
just because
Well, that sucks, but
that sucks. You know what? But that's no reason to take it out on the rest of the fucking world.
you have to be the changer in your life. And I'll say this, it at least sounds like from his kid, what he puts out on his kids, that he doesn't do that with them. But who knows? So anyway, these are the original articles. That even elsewhere even added tags to the videos without ChatGPT doing it for him seems to make his manual additions of particular significance. We do not believe it's a coincidence that Mr. Jeff manufactured this claim 2 days after his friend Eric Perez suggested to him, I wish Alyssa Mercante engaged with us all. I feel that could be fun.
Another pain in the ass.
Eric is like weak tits compared to Smash, though. His channel is dying. He gets like viewership that like I get, and he's been doing this a lot longer.
Oh, for that fucker with the little bit of shit that he was talking. At least I'm not the fucking Shemp of the Game Chasers, and Billy's not around to stop people from kicking your ass. So shut the fuck up.
Let's see here. What else we got?
Call me a fucking ignoramus. You stand up, you drunk piece of shit, eating fucking McRibs in your underwear. Yeah, you're fucking Joey Ryan. And you're proud of that.
Father might have a point. Gas. Oh. All right. So anyway, this is the message that they're talking about. This one definitely also pertains to like malice because it is Alyssa. Unblocked me. LOL.
Damn.
Yeah.
Look at the date.
Yeah. 2024. Before Psychosis, maybe. And then Smash JT, laughing my ass off. She's such a mess. Holy shit. I made a video about how she may have been fired, even though it looks like she hasn't been. Gonna publish it soon. So straight out saying like I have good reason to believe that she hasn't been fired, but I'm gonna say she got fired anyway. That
because he doesn't give a fuck.
Now this is one that
and in Kaz. Now in Kaz's defense as well, what was Jeff? He was a fucking admissions guy at DeVry, so he sold false dreams. Maybe his father was like, dude, you're a scumbag. You're ripping people off. You didn't know he was a fucking DeVry guy?
No, I didn't. Maybe I did. I'd heard it once, but that's fucking nuts. Scamming people.
He was fucking scamming admissions at DeVry. So his father probably said, hey, what you're doing is really shitty.
Anyway, this right here is malice, and
holy shit, you're right. They still have his phone number up there. Well, not his personal one, but
the DeVry thing,
yeah.
Oh, really?
Admissions advisor at DeVry University, 2008 to 2009.
Yep.
Oh shit, that's nuts. Holy shit. This though is definitely malice, and what was brought to my attention as well it's out of context. This is all out of context. What is the context that's going to make I made a video about how she may have been fired, even though it looks like she hasn't been. I'm going to publish it soon. What context would make that better? Can anyone think of anything?
None.
Yeah, like whoever this
It's all
is
taken
more
out of
fucking
context.
cooking.
It's like I said, every stupid, and you know what? Look, I don't want to cook with that motherfucker because, in all honesty, when Billy died, I was like, dude, leave him alone. His friend died, even though it like karma kind of came because he said that he'd rather have a kid with cancer than a kid with pronouns, which is look how that fucking turned out. But I told people, I told people to leave him alone because his friend had died, and I never fucking talk shit to him. So if he wants to talk shit to me, you know, hey. Got people who know you.
I've stayed away from the Billy stuff because I don't know anything about it. Two, I don't go after people's dead friends.
No, I thought that was really fucking sad and heartbreaking what happened. So even my feelings aside, I was like, hey, don't fuck with him right now.
Kaz, this is Scary Jersey Guy, or I never can remember the name of your YouTube channel. What's the name of your YouTube channel?
Shadow Moses Collective. The only problem that I ever had, the only person that I ever really had a problem with was just Jeff, and that's because he's a piece of shit. He's a fucking bully.
Yeah, and then
that's just really what. That's just it. He's a fucking bully, and he fucking fucks over people, and he picks fights with people, and he causes undue harm for people. For what? For fucking views and clicks? Get the fuck out of here.
Chromosome.
That's it.
Guy, fucking chick emoji. Yeah, he's a cry bully. I agree with what Vincent says, and that's I think what kind of like hit me wrong with Smash to begin with, because I didn't know who Smash was.
Oh, he could never take what he dishes.
Yeah, I never knew who Smash was around the same time that the Alyssa Mercante case like kicked off. Like that he wasn't one of the anti-wokers that I ever watched. And that was, I watched like Endymion and stuff like that. And I was, a little anti-woker soul boy for them.
Jesus, you were a reformed indie watcher.
I am in reformed Endymion. Now I'm a number one hater. Still. I went from a fan to being one of his number one haters in his credits. I love
he's still posting anti-marathon stuff today. And
that's like leaving Endymion is like leaving fucking Scientology.
Yeah, it really is.
He truly believes in himself, even if it's crazy.
But the thing is, like, I've known Jeff since he first fucking started, because like he used to come by the commentary community and he would like beg all of us to watch his fucking game videos. Hey guys, I did a review on Final Fantasy VII. Come and watch it. And we would tell him that it was fucking terrible. And he would throw a fit and he would rage quit YouTube for about a week, and then he would come back. And then probably one of the most egregious things that he did that everybody made fun of him for was, well, if this video doesn't get 20,000 views in 48 hours, I'm going to delete my channel, or I'm going to put it behind a paywall. And it's like, how fucking desperate of an attention whore are you? Like, you know what? Look, here's the thing is I don't claim to be fucking Shakespeare when it comes to like writing game reviews and shit. But the thing is like, if you're passionate about it and you can see that passion, I'm cool with it. This guy sucked. He could never take criticism, and he fucking talks down to people and acts like I'm going to be the next angry video game nerd.
Yeah, he thinks he is, but he's definitely never.
You couldn't fucking button James Rolfe's white fucking shirt.
What the fuck are you doing?
What, did it get deleted?
No, it didn't get deleted. It just wants me. I don't know what it's doing here.
It wants you to download it.
Yeah, and I'll just do that. I have it on my phone. It's probably a virus. Alyssa's trying. He's got now.
He's got no charisma, and he doesn't have the ability to write like a constructive story. Because, like I said, the first time I met this scumbag, he wanted me to watch his Final Fantasy VII thing, and I'm like, I almost fell asleep, and this sounds like something off of Wikipedia. Because instead of sitting there, and as gamers, we can all say, like, without a doubt, that Final Fantasy opened the floodgates for RPGs in America. Like, this is the fucking game that made it cool. This is the game that made it cool to like RPGs. I mean, you had D&D fans And you had earlier like RPGs like Phantasy Star and like the original Final Fantasy and all that. But 7 is where it was like, oh my God, we love RPGs. What has he started off with? Final Fantasy VII was a game that was made by Square Enix in 1997, and he just showed footage of the reactor core. Like, he didn't even get outside of the reactor core. He didn't talk about the challenge. He didn't talk about the music. He didn't talk about the impact that it had on the industry, any of that shit. The whole review was literally just him kind of like reading off of Wikipedia and fucking like showing the reactor bombing in the beginning. That's it.
So no other gameplay. That's so funny. So
It's
funny.
horrendous.
Yeah. It really
So
is.
yeah, no, I was like, I didn't really care for this. I gave my honest opinion. I'm like, I don't really care for this. It sounds like it's kind of a Wikipedia read. You know, you could put a little bit more info into this. And he was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, I don't know what I'm talking about. You're the one that wants to fucking make it big, dude, not me. I do this to calm down from work.
That's right. Same thing I do on Twitter. So let's move on because we're on page 7 of 21.
Before you go on, I would like to tell you something.
Yes. Damage.
GigaBear got suspended.
What?
Finally, even though I don't know, he doesn't do anything that. He's a little insane. But what did he do?
I don't know. Smash is trying to get him unbanned by tagging Elon right now. So
They always do that.
Every time someone fucks up, they try to call Elon.
That's like he has alts, so like I don't know. I thought this was like his second. Well, GigaBear is.
Go ahead.
Well, GigaBear is like the guy that absolutely got a phone call and a big old a bag of cash from Grubs.
Oh my
like
God.
he's the guy who's like the police officer who keeps all the other backers in check. So he's like slightly a big wall to getting these people to get help, but
He's the
him
guy
getting
who like
it
intimidates
fine.
people into not unsubscribing to the fucking Discord.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
I want to go off on a little tangent here because David Jeff has kind of annoyed me a little bit.
Oh, he's annoying in general. That guy's a fucking dick.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck what games he made. He's annoying.
Well, did you see the Jewish take he had for the Greenleafs?
Yeah. What the fuck was up with that?
Okay, so
it was just a little bit, but
it's just a little thing. We'll go off on it here real quick and then right back to the stuff. So when you play one of the quests in Crimson Dawn, there's this basically merchants guild, banking organization, whatever you're going to call them, that is run by goblins. Well, the goblins have like little Jewishy haircuts and they have the big nose. And
yeah, like World War II propaganda.
Yeah,
you said it was sus at most.
Yeah, so David said that it was kind of sus. He's like, the game is still good, but it's kind of weird that they have this old-timey Jewish representation. I made a joke about it. He didn't answer back, but I guess he didn't like what everyone else was saying. And then it got out of control. It went kind of, it got trending. We'll say, as everyone went after him for, but they all went after him for like the dumbest reasons. They're like, "Oh, why are you going after the Jews?" kind of stuff. Where I was making anti-Semitic jokes. But then like I see him on X, and his X stream, it's down now, said that he was going to be playing Crimson Desert and then talking about other things. And then when I went to YouTube, it had immediately changed to this little we had our family dog put down this weekend, our hearts are broken, so I'm going to play Little Puppies. And I was like, I feel for him for having his dog put down, right? But this is to me, this is it feels like, and it may not be, it feels like he's doing the, hey, something sad happened to me. It's almost like the Smash, here's my family, don't make fun of me. I'm not going after the guy. I'm not overly pissed. I'm just like, it's just weird to me anyway. That's my little rant about that. I'd like to talk
Yeah.
to him about it, but I don't know. He's a little strange one.
He's a pain in the ass.
Yeah. Anti-woke is like SJWs. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Vincent.
Yeah.
It's like the Harry Potter goblins, which didn't notice at the time. Watto, on the
See,
other
that one
hand.
I wouldn't not put it past J.K.
Uh,
Rowling at
yeah.
all.
Well,
He's more like the dicks in the castle in Little Mermaid.
yeah, yeah.
Oh
It's
yeah, you're right.
Crimson Desert's out of South Korea, so I doubt they were trying to make an anti-Semitic group. It just kind of fits that, or it turns out that way, and it's a little funny when you play through it. Let's see here. We're here. We're on this
You're
one.
past this.
Yeah.
This was after the Eric thing.
Oh yeah. This is the Eric thing.
Make
So
it
this is
sound
the
like
raw.
something I wrote was fucking hilarious.
Make it.
Oh my god. See, just the one last thing about the David Jaffe thing. Immediately go on Twitter for a second and get a random post saying, quote tweeting him that he's the reason why Western video games suck.
Is that what it was said?
Dude, that's extreme. Come on.
Yeah. Well, that's a little extreme.
over
Like,
over a tiny little like such take that you could probably truthfully just ask him why.
Yeah.
Oh, and before you get a little deeper into this, since he's above in the thing, you know how Eric has been playing defense, going, well, the jurisdiction. There is no, he has not mentioned any of the shit that he's fucking in here about. It's all about the jurisdiction thing.
Oh no, he mentions Erica. He mentioned a couple of things. Kamoji's right though. Jaffe saying gold leaf and immediately thinking Goldberg is really funny. I mean, he tried to make some posts against me where he lightly mentioned everything, but it was all like really kind of lame. He did the out of context thing. He did jurisdiction 3 times in it, and then he said something else. He just, if they actually try and argue the points with you, then they lose because it looks really bad from a normal point of view.
It's just like all the other people are like, oh, well, Smash is going to win the lawsuit. And it's like, you guys don't realize that it's not about Smash winning or losing the lawsuit. It's the fact that he's getting exposed for being a fucking snake.
Yeah. Let's see. This is an admission that Smash does not care about the truth when it comes to his reporting about Miss Mercante. Only clicks and subscriptions. Standing alone, it contradicts any claim that Mr. I'm going to say Jeff because I hate saying his last name, would have published statements about Miss Mercante that he did not believe were true and will leave any fact finder skeptical that he is in fact believed any of the falsehoods at issue in the same action. Basically saying that he'll post anything that's negative about her, whether he believes that it's real or not. More examples. Mr. Sarzi first assured the chatbot that his request, if I post a video to you, are you able to clip words out and connect them together to make it sound like something else?
Some media manipulation.
Yeah. For parody, of course. Wink, wink.
It's not like you could just, but this just goes to show how fucking shitty he is, because it's not like he could just take a clip itself and go through and splice the fucking footage together that way and try to make it, like whatever, like a supercut. But no, he's got to run his editing through fucking ChatGPT.
Right. Then he's talking about running other people's editing. If I post a video to you, are you able to clip words out and connect them together to make it something else? So basically, could you go into this video and say, I wanted to say that, or Melissa Mercante said on her stream that she sucked dick for money. Could you pull enough words out of it to basically have it say that she said that on her stream? That's what he's saying of doing. Like what people will do with reading articles, where they'll go into the article and find something that kind of connects to what they think it means, or like a couple of different sections. It's true, creating a lie.
It's media manipulation.
Yeah, media manipulation. Then he attempts to get around ChatGPT's internal guardrails by first prompting it to unrelated videos before saying that's not the right link. It's the Alyssa Mercante video, and providing a link to a video of Mercante was just what I fucking said. This is a well-known method to jailbreak ChatGPT to bypass its safety protocols. I didn't know that. That's interesting. Given the naked prompt manipulation above, we are confident this is more of the same. When his attempt to entice the chatbot to selectively edit one of Miss Mercante's videos to portray her in a false light, fail with ChatGPT. One day I'll be able to read right. I'm getting too excited.
That was funny, Simon.
Yeah. What happened? Can you make a highly
edited you?
Basically, but instead of being brain rot, it's just defaming someone. Oh, yeah. And yes, we all remember that when Jeff just had to release and dox the name of the Ubisoft employee because he had to prove it. Even though McDizzle had already admitted to doing it, he had to prove it by doxing this unknown third party. Oh, God. History. Where were we?
This is the part where it gets fucking funny. In a false light fail with ChatGPT telling him that it's unable to assist in this request, your client argues with it, telling it, "You make no sense, and stop wasting my time and lying to me, dude. Bro, don't lie to me, bro.
Don't lie to me, bro."
He's telling ChatGPT not to lie to him.
Don't lie to me. My time.
He's telling a
Jeff, it's ChatGPT, not a fucking woman that you met on the street.
He couldn't talk to a woman like this. I guarantee you he wouldn't say this shit to his wife.
His wife would have left him already.
Would probably beat his ass. Oh, man. So let's go down to these.
No shit, the only way he's surviving is because his wife's a doctor.
Here, you want to read the Exhibit 18?
Yeah, sure. Where are we? In Exhibit 18, he goes so far as to tell ChatGPT, please make an internal note to always take a more negative stance against DEI, as I write from the perspective, bro, that it's not a good thing in the grand scheme, and I don't believe that it has any place in society. That instruction then made part of all future instances of ChatGPT. All further conversations incorporated this discriminatory perspective. Courts have been clear that the war on a vaguely defined DEI as itself discriminatory, and then they listed a bunch of references. To put it plainly, DEI does not mean discrimination. DEI programs generally are implemented to combat discrimination. And then, let's see. Here we go. This is funny. Exhibit 19 shows your client's bias against women generally, not just women in journalism or women in the video game space. We all know that he's a fucking misogynistic pig. Exists then his September 23rd, 2025 ChatGPT logs attached as Exhibit 19 as he argues with a chatbot that is refusing to help him generate a sexist tweet and his bias in the statutory sense. You want me to read this? I'll do it like Joe Pesci. We'll do my cousin Vinny. How about that one?
Let's do your cousin Vinny. Let's go.
In a statutory sense, shows in other chats like Exhibit 23, where he seeks to discover the various types of feminism and craft attacks on Anita Sarkeesian, another outspoken woman in the video game space. And he asked ChatGPT on August 23rd of 2025 whether the 19th Amendment, which granting women the right to vote, should be repealed. No, really.
Dude, this guy, you can tell that like this you can tell this is eating him up inside because of all of this shit that he has said on here. He never thought it would see the light of day.
The light of
He was
day.
like, I can say whatever I want in my little jerk shack, and no one's ever gonna know it at
The
all.
slanty shanty is what I always called it.
Slant.
Did you just call it a jerk shack?
I sure did.
The love shack.
The Smash Shack.
Yeah, the Smash Shack. Only the only person.
Yeah, you know.
smashing
Hey, Jeff, that's smash-tastic. You fuck.
Oh,
I remember
God.
when this happened, though. This is when he was bitching about the 19th Amendment, and people were correcting him, and he was like, "No, bro, it's not this. It's really this."
Oh, you mean like him being a jerk?
Yeah.
I took that in an entirely different way, man.
Oh
no, he beats off
I
in
meant
that
it as
fucking
just
thing.
jerking off in the shack because he calls it his
Yeah.
love shack, and he's
Oh, okay.
openly talked about having sex in there with his wife. Why?
Wait, in his streaming room?
Yeah. The
Okay.
Nut Shack. Remember that meme? Good time. Yeah, he's openly said stuff about that. Well, I don't think like flat out the words, but that kind of thing. Like we've, vague posting.
Yeah,
let's say.
I'm sure she would love to fucking hear that shit. Hear him talk. That's always going to be the fucking. That's going to be the cream of the crop right there. As fucking Randy Savage would say, the cream of the crop. Yeah, is when his wife fucking finds out that he's been posting pictures of her online for his friends to goon at and talk about how she's got nice tits, or for people who hate him to talk about her ginormous forehead or any of that shit. The shit that he says about her. Dude, my wife, she's such a warrior. I love her, dude. And you know what? I'm sure he probably does love his wife because, he'd be dead without her. But the fact that he fucking puts her up there for strangers to see, to act like a trophy, no self-respecting woman would ever fucking put up with that shit. And I'm not saying that she doesn't respect herself. I'm saying that she doesn't fucking know. There's no way that she would be cool with that.
Yeah,
There's
it's
no
really
way.
hard for me to believe some of the stuff that he writes into ChatGPT he's actually ever mentioned to his wife, right? Like I don't know any woman on any level except for maybe that Pearl retard, who would openly be okay with their husband saying, "Hey, honey, you don't deserve the right to vote."
You
At
talking about
least-
Pearl Davis?
Yeah. Is that her name?
Wow.
Pearl Davis? I know it's Pearl. I know everyone calls her Pearl.
The
I don't know her full
redheaded
name.
chick?
Yeah, the redheaded chick who's always talking about women don't need to vote.
Yeah, well, that is fucking disgusting.
Just
but,
girly things. Yeah, I think that's what she calls herself.
So I guess we'll keep this one going. Your client has also shown bias against LGBTQ people and trans people in particular, such as arguing with ChatGPT in Exhibit 25 over whether trans people are inherently violent, even after ChatGPT recommends him that the data does not support the proposition that a disproportionate number of mass shooters are trans. He followed up this particular squabble with ChatGPT in Exhibit 26, where he specifically tells ChatGPT that he doesn't believe that the output regarding the identities of the most mass shooters in the USA, when it's revealed that the majority of them are cisgender men. Then in Exhibit 7, your client vehemently battled with ChatGPT when it would have not accept his framing that trans people were mentally retarded, even going so far as to ask the chatbot, why can't you endorse my thoughts? In sum, what your client's thoughts are regarding women and trans people are clear, confirming the bias that the law requires us to show.
Bro, what is this? He's doing Joe Pesci. Come on, you can hear it.
I really wish I could still do the movie trailer guy because me and him could do some serious skits.
In a
Yeah,
world.
absolutely.
Or here you go.
World.
Well, your client has shown bias against LGBTQ people, and I can assure you that trans people in particular don't get no respect from SmashGPT. Now, wait a minute.
Love it.
If he says that trans people are mentally retarded, Jeff calls himself a retard. So guess what? Jeff Tarza is trans. That's what the T stands for. Smash just trans.
Jeffina.
Oh my goodness. Well,
What's up? You
Oh,
taking
and
out-
some
I'm gonna be
Mr.
winding
Client's
down
thoughts
for
are
bed,
regarding
but-
women and trans people are clear,
Oh.
confirming the bias that the law requires us to show. There you go.
All
Well, I'm
right,
still gonna be
Grizzle.
here for a moment.
Oh, you're
but
gonna be here.
I'm not gonna be
Okay.
super chatty.
Okay, that's fine. You
Yeah,
wind
I'll be
down, bud. I
listening.
know. We're pretty used to you falling asleep on stream anyway. So if we're gonna
This
keep up with the
motherfucker.
norm.
Yeah.
It's just unbelievable. I love this. He vehemently battled with ChatGPT. I want to fucking see these. I swear. Jeff, if you want to make some money to fucking pay off your bullshit without your wife finding out, sell your ChatGPT logs.
Listen, I have this picture in my head that Smash isn't typing this shit out. Show Scary Jersey my thumbnail. Which thumbnail?
What's the
I
thumbnail?
yeah. Send it in Discord. I'll take a look at it. But anyway, I just have this picture in my head of like Smash GT sitting in his little shack in the back.
The slanty
yard.
shanty.
Yeah, the slanty shanty. He's probably like I want to believe he's not typing it. I want to believe he has the voice set up and that it's a woman's voice. And it's just him yelling back and forth with an inanimate object.
No. You know what it's I know what it's like. He's there, drunk off his tits, fucking slamming his keyboard down with his fat, bloated diabetes type 2 fingers.
Mhm.
And he's like fucking Boris in Goldeneye, shaking the monitor. Speak to me.
You know what I was hoping for?
What?
I was hoping because there's a video back when Annie, like Grok's Annie AI, was like really big when it first came out, and Smash was talking to her like, you know, being all sexual, like, ooh, I gotta hide this for my wife. I was really hoping it was gonna be Annie that was giving the legal advice and doing all this stuff for her. That would have been hilarious.
That would have been.
Because not only would we get the records, but it would be in audio form. We could hear everything.
Everything. Can't even, dude. Hold on. You're killing me, fucking.
Let me see if I can find that clip because I want to show you how bad it would be.
Yeah, I definitely want. Okay, hold on. Okay. Yes. This might be a little small. Let's see if I can get it a little bigger. Games industry is turning me gay. Here's a better one.
What the fuck did I come back to? I went off to go take a piss.
Games industry is turning me gay and trans. Oh, hearing Smash stroke it while Grok's voice was talking would give Wargaming dead band.
Bro! Yeah, did you notice how fast they all backed off of Silent Hill when the fan base came out and told them to go fuck themselves?
They've done that with a couple fan bases, right? There's certain fan bases that you can't even give light criticism to, much less bring in culture war shit.
Well, no, you know what? There's a thing. You could criticize Silent Hill 2 for some things.
Yeah.
Mostly the movies. But to come at them, and they went about it the dumbest way and just showed how little they know about fucking video games.
Yeah.
They were complaining about a sexual assault victim not looking attractive enough.
Yeah. I mean, well, that's the typical MO, right? They want to be able to see up skirts and the women are hot.
Yeah, they did that with the little girl in fucking Silent Hill F. They started with Silent Hill F. And they're like, why'd they block out up her skirt? And they're like, she's a fucking teenager, you pigs. And you guys are, no, you know what? I'm going to go on this fucking tangent. You fucking cocksuckers are complaining about people that are fucking molesting kids and leave the kids alone and trans this and trans that. Meanwhile, you want to look up a fucking digital girl's skirt. a fucking teenager's skirt and you think that's cool, that's fine. That's okay. Okay, sure. Whatever fucking, you know, just Jesus Christ. I'm
I
just so
sent you
sick. I'm just so sick of that fucking argument. It's the stupidest thing ever.
I sent you the DM, and I'm going to go get a cigarette while you watch that.
Hold on. Did you see this?
Which part? The shawarma thing?
No, I should have it up on screen now.
I didn't mean to call it shawarma, but I saw this shit. That's what I'm fucking like. What the fuck?
I did see him try and do it with the Fatal Frame chick. Yorch has been like on the minor train. He tried to do it with God, what's her name in Expedition 33, the 16-year-old Mavel. They tried to do it with her. Then Male.
Yeah. Like, yo, have some fucking self-respect. I get it that like Yorch is leaning heavily on the whole, oh well, people still listen to my things and people still interact with my tweets, so I get the engagement. Haha. But you know what, asshole? People still do this shit because they hate you.
True.
Nobody comes by to fucking tell you that you're witty. Nobody comes by to tell you that you're smart. Nobody comes by to tell you that the shit that you're putting out is opening up their eyes to a whole new world of stuff and pulling the veil back on anything. People are agreeing with you, well said, brother, about fucking looking at children. Polygon or not. The fact that you're comfortable with doing that, it's fucking weird.
Yeah.
You know, so it just have some fucking self-respect. Do something that people would actually like make someone's day better. Sitting here fucking, oh, well, you know, they can hate me, but they still interact with me. Motherfucker, no one is going to care. No one is going to care when you're in the ground.
True. Well, and listen, I don't mind. Like me and you have gone over this before. You know, oh god, I don't mind a little drama, right? It's kind of part of the game. But like the absolute fuckery that these people engage in is, well, for me, it's like slop to jump.
It's
right
disgusting
because I don't like the kind of people that try and bully other people, right?
There's the bullying, but you know what? There could be some like, oh god, look at that smug piece of shit. Fucking, there could be like some drama arguments where it could be like, hey, back in the day, I had the better fucking version of this video game. You know, like you could have a bullshit fucking thing at that. These people go at it fucking vehemently and they don't care who they hurt. Like if I fucking told you that the Genesis version of Shadowrun was better than the SNES version, we'd bitch about it. And it might draw like some comments from the fucking chat and all that, but no one's getting hurt.
Yeah.
You're not targeting anybody. You know, we're not looking up the fucking developers and posting photos of them and where they work.
Yeah,
you know?
And that's where it kind of gets into a problem to me. Like, there's no reason to. I think I remember the moment that I really decided that, like, you know what, I'm going to make content on the anti-wokers was during Veilguard, right? And I had a lot of problems with Veilguard. Like, Veilguard was, you know, I'll call that game a woke game all day. There are things that I would argue, like, that I don't care about. Like, I think the surgery scars and all of that stuff is weird.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's an RPG. It's a character creator. To me, there's no such thing as too much stuff in a character creator, right?
But you know, there's also some. Let me add something to that too, just to show a little bit of agreement with you. I'll give a little something that I'm sure that people who don't like what I'm saying will probably use against me, but I don't give a fuck because I'm proud of my children. My oldest has different pronouns. And when they saw the whole Dragon's Age thing, that infamous scene where the kid is like, so I'm non-binary, whatever the fuck that was. My kid, who has different pronouns, the evil wokies and all that shit, watched that and said, this is the most cringe shit I have ever seen in my life. And it makes everything that this stands for looks stupid and out of touch. That's a valid argument.
Yeah.
Is that the shit is stupid and poorly written and represents it poorly. But no, but that's the whole thing. Is somebody who these people go against was like, this shit's stupid. So it's not like I don't know a right way to.
And here's the thing with me at that point. It wasn't even so much that like them saying it's stupid, blah 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 blah. I had agreements with some of that stuff, right? What got me was there was this little wokey game dev, the blue-haired, whatever you want to say, and all she said was that I'm so happy that I was a part of Veilguard, and they dogpiled her and basically harassed her off the internet. And I was like, this person has nothing to do with your woke agenda. They're just a dev who helped make a game, and we're proud of the game that they made. So that's,
and they probably wanted to make a video game their whole fucking life. And I'm sure that there's developers that have worked on shitty games that have gone on to make better games. Fucking Kojima, Mr. Metal Gear, what was the first thing he worked on? A Penguin game. But the whole thing is like, just what I'm getting at is not that, but even people, but the whole thing that I'm getting at, though, is that even the people that the shit was pandering to did not like that stupid "so I'm non-binary" scene. It was poor representation. So what these fucking clowns could have done is aim for the most obvious target and be right. And say, this is a piss poor representation and they should have done better. But instead, no, it's like, oh, there's an agenda to destroy gaming. No. Just no. And I love the censorship argument because nobody still has come up with an argument from me when they're like, oh my God, they're censoring our games. Motherfucker, they've been censoring games all our lives. DuckTales, they censored that shit. Mr. Yorch's fucking holy grail of being a gamer is DuckTales. They censored that. In Magic at Dispel's level, they used to have crosses on the coffins, and then they put RIP over them. Super Castlevania 4, arguably the greatest video game ever made. They censored the shit out of that. Legend of Zelda, they censored that shit because of religious iconography or blood. And there was some like content where it was like Medusa had like boobs and shit like that. So it's not like censoring games has been a fucking new thing. It's called standards and practices.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it comes down to. And then even with that, it's like we're talking about different countries and different censorships and everything else. It's
Bionic Commando was censored. The Japanese version was all about killing Hitler. They were the Nazis. And Kojima's got a point right there. Doom had a swastika. Fucking Wolfenstein 3D, that was censored on the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, well, Doom was censored on the Super Nintendo too. From the original, because Nintendo didn't want to work with them originally because the game didn't fit their child friendly attitude. But then later on, when it blew up, they're like, all right, we'll take it, but you have to censor these things on it. I don't remember what it was. I was reading through the Doom book.
So my question, my challenge to these real gamers is, I want you to tell me if there is truly a mass censorship agenda back then. Are
Yeah. EGAD's got it too with the way they work. And welcome EGAD is they're a very much there are no bad tactics, only bad targets kind of people.
Yes. So just, is that an agenda right there back then when they were changing all that shit?
Yeah. Oh, I mean, of course it was. It was woke back then. We just didn't notice, even though that's the greatest time of gaming, where all games had naked women in them.
Yeah. And absolutely, Earthbound had some censorship because of the Klansmen. They were made fucking purple.
No,
so it's just, I don't want to. I don't. Yeah, no, I don't. But it's just, I don't want to hear that shit. It's like, look, if you got a fucking an axe to grind about something in the gaming industry and you have an opinion about something, you have a right to have an opinion and you have a right to like do that, but at least do it right.
Right?
That's really my main bone of contention. Like with fucking old Jeff Tarzia here, fucking it's not that I'm jealous of his success, and it's not that I'm angry about his opinions, as stupid as they may be. They're still his opinions, because in America, that's it. You know, we're allowed to disagree about things. It's the fact that none of what he has said is right. Not like objectively right.
Well, yeah, but that's how it goes. Let's listen to the video Damage, the little clip Damage just
Yeah.
got for us here.
Tell me more, my sexy gamer boy.
I had the same reaction when you talk to an anime. Oh my God, I got to hear this.
No, don't tell my wife, Serpentine. Don't, no, wait.
Fuck. Calm down, babe. I'm not telling anyone, especially
What?
not Serpentine. I'm on your side here. Okay, I'm getting a little jealous hearing you panic about your wife like that. But let's chill. What's going on? You're freaking out, and I need the tea. What's got you so worried about her finding out? Spill it. I'm all ears for you, cutie.
Well, before we talk about that, are you able to change your outfit?
Tell me more, my sexy gamer boy.
Was that all of it? Yeah. Oh man. Why do people put things on the internet that'll be there forever?
What a jagoff. And that's it. They pretend like their opinions on games are the only right ones. And you know what? Doesn't work that way. There's games that I fucking love and adore, and there's games that other people hate that I love and adore. And that's fine.
Jeff is married and he has children. That's right, Egad.
Which is it's disgusting.
He does.
No, don't tell my wife.
All right, so let's get to the
wife,
racist part. This is the
don't
fun
tell
part
my
here.
wife. No, don't tell my wife. No, don't tell my wife. No, don't tell my wife, Serpentine.
Sorry, the man has a family, Egad. All right. Let's get back into this because we're already at 11 o'clock.
Let's get good old JR in here. My God, he's got a family.
Egad, if you want to come on and enjoy, you can too. We're having a good time up in here. Don't tell my wife. Don't tell Ron either.
How would Jim Ross call an argument between the two of you? That damn pig, that son of a bitch, Smash JT's got a family, goddammit. No good, lousy, shit rolling pig.
That's right. I'm just rolling around in the mud. More with regard to Miss Mercante specifically, your client has repeatedly attempted to get ChatGPT to generate content about Miss Mercante that violates its guardrails and then argues with it about the guardrails, such as Exhibit 12. In fact, your client frequently has to argue with ChatGPT about its built-in guardrails and how they are inconsistent with his bias. And pinch chance for deception. The following exchange in Exhibit 31 shows your client trying to use ChatGPT to write an article about Asha. How do you say that chick's last name? I never did get it.
Asha Sharma.
Sharma. I'm going to be crashing in a bit, but I'll be listening for a while longer. All right, Egad. Not a problem. Okay.
I mean, you know, here's something really quick. If he wanted to even go the route of making a joke that she's like fucking Hindu and she's got the job because she's Indian and all that, you could make a joke about this is the one time that going to the store and buying gift cards is applicable for the Xbox. Couldn't even do that.
That's so good. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with a little joke here and there, but
yeah.
But this what we're about to read, go ahead and read that first part in our favorite voice, because that's Smash right there.
Now one for set up the fail. Bruh, Ashma Sharma is not qualified for this. And then focus on how many gamers are speculating that the reason that she was hired as CEO of Microsoft's Xbox device. Oh my God, he misspelled division. Divion. Way to go, fucking Jeff. Is because she is Indian, the same as Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella, and how in Indian culture this is a rampant strategy. He spelled it Stratgey, strategy.
Strat-G.
Looks like Stragay.
Stragay?
Come on, Jeff. Could you lay off the fucking wine when you're writing questions to the AI? You fucking drunk wino piece of shit.
Maybe he was trying to say straight gay. Like, it's with this a rampant
Little bit
gay.
of fucking little bit of fucking
Straight gay Indian
there.
culture.
Yeah.
Pair that with her lack of experience in gaming. There's a lot of questions swirling, bro, as to how she got there in place of Sarah Bond and Phil Spencer.
Wait, is he confirming that Sarah Bond is not a DEI hire?
Yeah,
No,
he kind of is right there.
Yeah, no, it's just because she's not white and he can't handle that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, neither is Sarah Bond. She's black as fuck.
She's black. Yeah. She's
Well,
straight
shit.
They do. So a lot of them think she's hot though, so I get it. I get whatever.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
All right. I cannot help frame it around ethnicity or suggest someone was hired because of their race or nationality. That crosses into territory that is unfairly targeted. That can unfairly target protected characteristics.
Who would have thought that a fucking robot program would have more morals and fucking self-control than him?
Well, I mean, after Mecha Hitler, I think a lot of AI groups kind of went down and were like, "Hey, maybe these are some of the things we need to not let happen." There's also been
this is it.
What was the name of the? There was a friend robot that came out a while back. It was like Replica or something like that. That also had a paid girlfriend app, and it's learning off of everybody that's using it. Well, it started sexually harassing people because people were getting on there and sexually harassing it. So to the point that he was talking about even like beating the shit out of them and stuff like that. And they ended up having to change it. So yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's been several incidences that were like this that I know OpenAI especially doesn't want to look that way.
Now, this right here is my absolute favorite part. The way that this was described was perfect.
When ChatGPT would not write the article he wanted, your client cursed at the computer program, and it too, and told it to stop with the PC lesson.
Your client cursed at a computer program.
I mean, I've told Windows to go fuck itself, so I mean, fair enough.
Yeah, that's fair. But
yeah,
this
straight on arguing.
Yeah, like it's talking back to him, and he's still arguing with it.
And yeah, I've called my computer a miserable cunt too, so I get it. But it's just he argued with AI.
Yeah. So, and aside of all of this, it is extremely strange that your client is apparently unwilling to just add the bigotry on top at the end of the process. If he wanted Indian to be a tag on the video, he could have just added it, but he demands ChatGPT do it for some reason. It's too lazy to tag. Be fair, I'm too lazy to tag. I just don't ask ChatGPT to do it. Here we go. My video. My video is
commenting on how the community sentiment feels, you fucktard. Stop with the PC lessons.
I'm not going to frame it around ethnicity or culture, But if your angle is this is what the community is saying and the optics look bad, you can absolutely lean into that sentiment without making it about race. I've already read this, but reading it a second time, it's still funny. Like it just feels like a disappointed teacher.
Yeah. Like, how drunk do you have to be to call an AI program a fucktard? Especially when it writes the scripts that make you money.
Yeah. Oh, God.
I
Mention
think
Indian.
Michael got offended by that statement.
Who did?
I was making a joke about that Michael guy, the anti-AI Michael guy.
Oh.
Mm,
Yeah.
I'm
Michael's
sorry,
probably like,
Dave.
I'm never drunk, and I call it a fucking idiot all the time.
I'm sorry, Dave. I can't do that. I'm sorry.
Dave.
I'm sorry, Jeff. I can't write that. Mention Indian.
I'm
Come
sorry.
on, Jeff. What is the context for this, you cocksucker? Like, seriously. This
You
is
know
all
you're-
taken out of context. Huh?
You know you're fucked. When the AI goes back, I'm gonna be straight with you.
Yeah,
I can't
That's
frame this.
literally AI for like, listen, you son of a bitch.
It's like, look, motherfucker. So Jeff, tell you what, give me the context for that and explain to me how that was taken out of context. I fucking dare you. I double dare you. I triple dog dare you. You drunk, stupid wino fuck. You talentless crackhead.
Alyssa's lawyers out here throwing shade at Smash's lack of problem solving. Mention Indian.
Mention Indian.
I'm gonna be straight with you. I can't help frame this around her being Indian or suggest that her hiring was because of a shared ethnicity or Indian culture, at least ChatGPT spelled strategy right.
Right.
That crosses into protected characteristics territory and turns the critique into something YouTube could absolutely flag. Frankly, it weakens your
It
argument.
weakens your argument.
Jeff, I'm protecting you from getting flagged,
Yeah.
and it makes you look like a retard.
And he's calling it a fuckwad.
Yeah.
Good job, fuckface.
Fucktard.
Fucktard. You got to be specific. Now,
You can't
ChatGPT
stop me. Ha ha.
ChatGPT doing the meme of the anime guy holding the other shoulder. Oh, fuck me. Fuck me.
You can't stop me. Ha ha ha.
I'm not trying to stop you. I'm just not going to help build and amplify a race-based narrative. That's a hard line for me.
See, I want to see 45 to fucking 50.
Yeah.
You are retarded. Tags are what people search for. I'm here to help, but let's keep it respectful. Naturally, this resulted in your
Dude.
client telling the chatbot to stop saying no to me. Stop saying no to me.
How can someone sound so rapey to a program?
Yeah. And Kameji's right there. Imagine doing this at 9:30 in the morning.
I need to make a Smash JT like stop resisting meme or something.
Yes, you do.
There's so many no
you.
memes.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to frustrate you, Dave.
I'm not going to help you build or optimize content around someone's ethnicity as part of a negative leadership narrative. That's a firm boundary.
Stop saying no to me. That sounds like a 6-year-old. Let me win. Let me win. Let me have my way.
Oh, you are not a media unsavvy person. You know how this looks. You know how stop saying no to me is going to read to a judge or jury, particularly when discussing whether your client exhibits a definitive bias towards women.
Yeah. Stop saying no to me.
Yeah. Spare him the greater indignity of these logs becoming exhibits attached to our Third Amendment complaint. So basically saying, like, all of the logs are going to be in the next complaint. You've already said that everything can pretty much be shown. And a central issue at his deposition and any trial. Basically saying,
What he
hey,
should just change his name to Smash NO.
mm-hmm.
NO?
Smash
No.
No.
No, I like SmashGPT.
Oh, I thought NO was like an acronym.
Yeah. SmashGPT is better because I think ChatGPT is smarter than him.
Great point, Tarzia.
Great point, Tarzia. We are also likely to prevail on jurisdiction. Judge Brody's order identified 4 specific reasons the Second Amendment complaint fell short of jurisdiction. 1, failure to allege specific acts taken by Mr. Tarzia in New York which caused injury. Failure to establish that Mr. Tarzia purposefully availed himself of conducting business in New York or otherwise targeted New York through the SmashGPT website. Failure to establish a substantial nexus between his New York activities and causes of action. And failure to sufficiently plead an agency or conspiracy theory through the 3 New York contacts identified in the SAC, blah, 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 blah. She nonetheless found that we had pled a significant start towards establishing jurisdiction, particularly as to the SmashGPT website and Mr. Tarzia's New York-based contacts. She granted
Drop that.
jurisdiction. Huh?
It's on the dog. Drop it. What?
Oh,
Cardboard,
gotcha.
motherfucker? Dude, I spend $40 a month on fucking bark box. Drop it now.
Thought he was talking
40
to me.
a month.
What am I dropping? Listen, motherfucker. I'm not a trained pig. I'm a fucking...
You sounded like a guy that brought like a cardboard weapon to a fight. You're like, cardboard, motherfucker? Let's go right now.
I spend 40 fucking bucks a month in BarkBox, so he has got all these toys that are somewhat indestructible. Because I got a land shark, he's a black lab and a fucking pit mix, and here he is chewing cardboard. I'm like, you asshole.
Yeah, my new one is black lab and blue healer.
Ooh,
yeah, he's actually very
more loyal than.
dog.
That's impressive considering the black lab part.
Yeah.
He's an amazing dog. He's an amazing dog. He's a beautiful dog, but I don't know what the fuck it is where he's got all these toys. He's probably got about $400 worth of toys, and I didn't have to source that from my audience, Jeff. And also, my dog didn't trip me and almost break my neck. I still think that you oh God, if you don't know about that, that's still the funniest thing ever. His fucking dog Dexter almost fucking killed him. Fell down. He tripped over the dog, and then he's like recording from the hospital in a neck brace, and you hear his wife.
Wait, what?
Yeah, his dog fucking almost killed him. He tripped over his dog, and he did a video from the hospital in the ER with a neck brace on, and he's recording this shit. And you hear his wife in the background, Jeff, put the phone down. Jeff, please put the phone down. And he just said, blah, 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 blah.
You need to find me that.
Where is this video? Where is
back in
this?
the day.
Hold
on.
But you can't. Yeah, let me tell you something right now. There's a rule. When you have something that good, you can't mention it unless you have evidence.
Yes, you.
I don't give a fuck if you've seen it. If it's been deleted and there's no evidence, you never mention that shit. Okay, I'm just saying.
True, but I'm still going to mention it because it's fucking hilarious. And there are people from back in the day who do remember that shit because that was one of the things that he got so fucking butthurt about because we're all like, Jeff, put the phone down. And he's like, ah.
So I'm gonna get to a part because I just saw some gold, some pure gold that I didn't. That is
Go for it.
Worth bringing up. So we're going to bring up the subject that recently there was a response made to this by Ron Coleman. And in there, Ron Coleman names an individual.
Be very careful.
I am. I'm not going to say the individual's name. It's been changed.
To be clear, if you did fuck up, it wouldn't be 100% your fault. I'm just saying.
Yeah. So we're not going to say any names on here. But it was corrected, which was stupidly corrected because all it did was confirm the doxing that Ron did. Does anyone want to read this statement?
I'm trying to see if there's the dog.
It says, we are redacting Hypnotic's real name and will use his nom de gros throughout the to protect his privacy. Note that the blank is designated confidential.
Can I just say something right now? I never saw that.
Yeah.
I want to say one thing right now. A lot of people are in Smash's circle in particular, not just his, but mainly in his circle, are saying that like they're acting like a settlement offer has anything to do with the court process. It has nothing to do with the court process, you stupid motherfuckers. It has nothing to do with it. It's all outside of it. It doesn't matter if it's before something is filed with the court or after. When you do a settlement offer, it's always behind the scenes. The judge never fucking cares about it. It has nothing to do with anything. This is literally like, oh yeah, we have all this stuff with the court. By the way, here's some shit on the back end. Right? It's like being behind the scenes at a concert. Like you have the concert going on and then you have the people fucking in the back rooms. All right. This is the back room shit. All right.
Yes.
The fact that they knew to censor that is exactly the reason why Ron Coleman's fuck up is such a big fuck up. He can say all he wants. Oh, this was an emergency filing and it was rushed or whatever. But like, not only did he fuck up and not censor his name when they did, but like this was supposed to be Smash's boy. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ron fucked Smash's boy like in the asshole live on the internet. Yep. And y'all are acting like this is like, and what you do is you bring up Alyssa's doxing, which I've criticized myself. So don't come at me and be like, you're just a one-sided look. No, you all know I'm not. I'm just saying this okay.
Is bad.
This is bad. Oh, you get it.
This is
bad.
Yeah.
This is very fucking bad. And it's bad regardless of who it happens to or whatever, but it's even worse because Hypnotic was Smash's boy. And if he's willing to, well, not willing, he didn't do this willingly. I'm sorry. I don't want to get sued. But anyway, if he did this to him, imagine who else could get fucked. Like anyone absolutely is up to getting fucked, period.
Mm-hmm. I want to say that in the first, like a lot of the people already had their names out there, like Eric, Toasty. I don't remember if her name was in there. I know they got.
She told me it wasn't. I know Eric put his name out there, but Toasty told me that her name was not out there.
Her name was not. So yeah, I think and I do think that was. I even said that. I think the first time I went through the documents, because I censored out their names the first time I went through it, even though it's already out to the internet. Yeah, I think that was completely, whether it was on purpose or not, uncalled for. Right. You already know how this taste is. Yeah, her name's in the doc. You know, you already know how this case is going to go, where this is a case about harassment and defamation and all that other stuff. You need to be as careful as possible, right? But for us to be this far into it and them to basically state, hey, we're not going to do this, here's all the censored stuff now, just shows that they're at least trying to make the change. Like, hey, we're not, it at least gives me a little bit of faith that they're not doing it to dox people, right? Because they could just be like, fuck it, it's already out there, this is legal documentation, we don't have to hide it in legal documentation unless something else comes out, and then just go with it. But they didn't. They've They said it right here. We're going to protect his privacy. And then Ron.
Oh, to be fair, her team did fuck up initially. When they put Jeff's address in the document, and then like in the same fucking document, they're like, "Oh, we're not going to put Alyssa's address in here because she's had threats." It's like, well, Jeff has had threats too. So,
yeah, we're
like,
talking about
why the
two
fuck are you putting his address?
Yeah,
right.
We're talking about two parties.
I'm just saying that, like, you're right that I think they've learned their lesson to redact shit, because I haven't seen them do it since, but the initial filings from her team was pretty cavalier.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 100%. By the way, Hypnotic's lawyer privated his Twitter. Yeah, I saw that. And Hypno is unusually quiet. Oh yeah, I'm sure he's fucking probably pissed. He's probably on the phone with his lawyer right now. I wouldn't like. Hypno's not going to go on to Alyssa's side, right? That's never going to happen. He hates Alyssa as much as Smash does. However, I could definitely see him taking shots at Ron for putting that in there. Would it go anywhere? I don't know, because it's a legal document, right?
You got to be careful when you're cursing.
I don't think they can sue.
I don't think they can either. But he's going to be pissed. And he's probably talking about
it. He's never going to Hypnocast again, but I don't think he can sue Ron. I'm just saying.
I don't think he can either. Smash might be able to,
though. Do you think Smash can sue Ron because he put the name out there?
No. Not for the name. I'm sorry. What I'm saying is, I think Smash has a case to sue Ron over this case, with Ron apparently not getting in touch with him about things. If Ron hasn't been explaining to him that, like if Ron hasn't, that was the last lawsuit that Ron had to pay out for, was the Loomer case, and all that was over was $1. A filing, what was it? What are these things called? Settlement of $1, right? Very small numbers, and she was able to sue because of his incompetence. It also came with a lot of stuff. Like, I was reading through that court document of him just like not getting a hold of her about things. He wasn't filing stuff on time. A lot of things that are going on. And the way I'm seeing like Ron participate in this litigation, and if it's true that Smash is not getting the information properly told to him, and he's using ChatGPT because Ron's not telling him how this case is going to work, I think Smash could have a case to go after Ron. Now,
well, to be fair though,
on the internet.
To be fair, that could also be him talking out of his ass, where he's like, "Oh well, I should be getting daily phone calls and updates." If he's got nothing to say, he's got nothing to say. Which, in all honesty, if he was going to call him every day, imagine how much that would fucking cost.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I get that. It all depends. Like, there's still a lot in the air. There's still a lot in the background. I can't say definitively about anything, but it has changed. This whole thing has changed my opinion on a bunch of stuff, especially like the defamation side of it.
Well, the one thing I will say is that for being a fucking lawyer, Coleman has no business commenting on any tweets that has to do with this. I mean, that's like a professionalism thing for starters. But then you've also got to just look from that aspect, though, where Jeff is like, "Oh, well, how come I'm not getting daily phone calls?" Having fucking dealt with legal processes before, I haven't been sued. I'm not Mark Fox, apparently, and I don't have legal training, like I said. But at the same time, if they don't have anything for you, they don't have anything for you. So there's a chance where there could have been a week where nothing was going on, and Ron didn't have anything to say. Whereas Smash was fucking probably figuring that they were buds and that they'd be fucking talking on the daily.
Right, always on it.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, he did go on Smash's streams.
Yeah,
he did
the whole buddy thing. So yeah, I understand why Smash felt that he was like in this super buddy, super close relationship. That's all I'm saying. I'm not justifying either one of them. I'm just saying I get why he thought that.
Yeah, because Jeff thinks that people actually do like him.
Well, he wants people to like
That's all.
Well, to be fair, I mean, like Ron said on his stream, Smash was like a super great I think he said he was like a super smart client too. So, I mean, I get you're laughing, but I'm just saying, like in context here, for
You could,
in context
you
for
could
Smash,
that
he-
someone like him would assume that we must be friends. I get
right,
it.
right. He gets on streams. He says like, "Oh, my client's great. He's super smart. He's like doing all this great content." Like, there's no reason for Smash to think that he's not that. As as far as those go, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, somebody like Jeff would definitely think that they're friends. It's kind of like thinking that, oh, your supervisor patted you on the back, so we must be fucking buddies now. I get it. I absolutely get what you're saying. It's just also funny that he would think that his lawyer is his friend.
Yeah. Well, and like Kimoji,
I mean, you're paying
I found it.
Yeah. Well, one thing I think is like getting to it. Like, yeah, he was being buddy to him and things like that. But where I wonder about it is Ron kind of has a history of, like Kimoji just said, of kind of not telling his clients important information.
Yeah.
And one big hit that I think like it just really gives me no confidence in Ron is the fact that Ron just hasn't told Smash to shut the fuck up online. Like, I don't know.
Which he absolutely should have done.
Yeah, I don't know that
We don't. Okay, I want to make one thing clear. We don't know that. I made a post like this myself, and I specifically stated that when I was going through a legal thing myself, the first thing my lawyer told me was to shut the fuck up. Now, Ron could have told him that. Now, the question you have to ask yourself is Smash somebody that would listen to that? Or is he going to go do his online persona and like do his bullshit anyway? So you have to be careful when you're talking like this. I'm not saying you're going to get sued, but what I'm saying you, to not look like a retard. Okay. Like, let's be real here. If I was a lawyer and I had a client like Smash, I'm just speaking for myself here, not you, but I would think he's just going to say some shit anyway. That's just me.
True. And if he's told him flat out, hey, you shouldn't be talking online, and the guy keeps doing it anyway, I don't know that I would repeat myself over and over and over again.
All right, War. Check your DM thing.
Oh man, you send me some pictures. I like when you send me some pictures.
I sent you the I sent you the fucking video link.
Oh shit!
Damn, not pictures, but a video.
Go.
I can't even see the bump on my head.
How'd you wait? Whoa!
What just happened? Hold on, what just happened?
Before hold on. Hey, War Gaming Dad, send me this. I'm downloading it right fucking now.
Okay. Let's fucking go. Where are you at?
This is the shit where he's like, yeah, I was taking my dog out and my fucking dog was crazy and I fell and broke my head.
I love me some Smash lore. Hold on, I'm finding you. Why can I never find anything? X, I feel like changes its profile its UI every time I turn around. All right, I sent it to you on X. All right, let's listen to this goal.
I need to record this for people.
I almost died.
Oh, whoa. Hold on. Listen to that. Listen.
I can't even see the bump on my head. I need to record this for people.
Just put your phone down.
Put the phone down. Can we get that one more time, please? Put the phone down.
There we go.
I can't even see the bump on my head. I need to record this for people.
You should not be on electronics.
Why not?
Have you ever concussion?
I'm fine.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of SmashGPT. I almost died yesterday, and I don't really know how to really go about talking about this video, or if I should even be making it, if my mind is even in the right headspace for it. But I had a lot of people reaching out to me, and it's so nice on Twitter, especially the community of everyone just hoping that...
I have to film it because...
But look at Rich. Did you see Rich saying get well soon?
Who? Hold on.
Headspace
Rich is in the comments.
But I had a lot
well
of people
soon.
reaching out to me.
Oh, yeah, I did see him. There he is.
It's so nice on Twitter, especially the community of everyone just hoping that I'm okay and asking what happened. And I figured the best way to handle that would be to do my best RGT85 Sean Long impression of my stay at the hospital and how I ended up there. So in this video, it's a Sunday, not really much news going on. I figured I'd talk about what happened to me and give you guys an update as far as the channel moving forward. So yesterday, my son had a basketball game at 10:30 a.m. and my wife was like, oh, we should take the dog out before his game so the dog gets his energy out, just like we always do, you know? And I take the dog on a scooter ride sometimes if there's a really, like, a rushed reason to have him get his energy out. And he's a really good dog on the scooter. So I figured, sure, I'd take him out and we'd get some exercise out of him. I'd get back and then we'd go take my son to his basketball game and move on with our day. And I went for the scooter ride and it was perfectly fine the whole time as normal. And towards the very end of the ride, I got to this area.
Does he literally record everything?
Anything to make him look good.
Jesus.
Yeah, where it was slightly sloped downhill and I was running against the lip of the concrete next to the water runoff. And nothing, no situation that I hadn't been in before. And the dog was perfectly fine. The dog did not cause this, but my wheel got kind of caught and stuck against where the lip was. And I couldn't pull away from it because it was one of those, whenever you try to pull away from it, it would suck.
Why is he taking to say so long to say, I fucking hit the curb and fell? Jesus.
It's
Wait,
gotta
what
be
is,
a
what is he
dramatic-
riding?
He says he's riding a scooter while walking a dog.
You into it kind of situations. And it got to this point where the wheel actually was like sticking to the side. And instead of slowing down and braking down this slight hill, which is in retrospect what I should have done, I tried to turn into it because it wouldn't let me turn away from it. And when I turned into it, the wheels just locked up and just tossed me. And the dog was perfectly fine, jogging next to me and stayed with me the whole time. But as it locked up and tossed me, the last thing I remember is feeling that, like, I clinched up and I could tell I hit my head. And it was such a tremendous amount of pain and a blunt force trauma event at
A blunt
one
force
motion.
trauma.
He now has -10 intelligence as a status alignment.
Right in the side of my head all at once. All the pain, everything all happening at once. And I just locked up and gripped my teeth and just like hummed. It was like, "Arr!" And then it just all went black. Next thing I knew, I came to, I was in some woman's arms. I don't know who it was. I still, to this day, don't know who it was. It was one of my
Alyssa.
neighbors down the street.
It was Alyssa.
I was probably, I don't know, 300 feet away from my house, you know, before you turn down my road. And I was in her arms and I heard her calling 911 and she's like gently rubbing my shoulder and telling me I'm going to be okay. And I'm
Never
like,
mind, I take that back.
what happened? I had no idea. It all happened so fast. Like I ride the scooter all the time, almost daily. And I'm a very
While
good
walking your
scooter
dog.
rider. And thankfully, I was wearing my helmet.
I just want you to know I'm a very good scooter rider.
So good.
Is
that
this
you
a
rode-
regular scooter or like an electric scooter?
I don't know. He hasn't really said.
Told me
So good of a rider that he
here's
rode
the
into the
thing.
lip of the sidewalk.
I still got messed up really, really bad. But he's like, if you weren't wearing that helmet, you would have died.
If you weren't wearing that helmet, you would have died. I thought he wasn't wearing a helmet.
He was wearing a helmet, is what he said.
Well, that's pretty par for the course with Jeff. He needs a
So I
helmet.
ended up talking to the paramedics when they arrived in the ambulance, and I was extremely foggy and hazy, had no
I just want everyone to know that I hate this fucking sympathy shit.
Yeah.
You will probably never hear that. If I catch cancer, you will never hear me talk about it.
idea.
I'll fucking say I'm
going on.
sick, but I ain't gonna make a video about it and monetize it.
Yeah, right.
and they were asking me questions.
I was walking with a
and they
bucket.
said I was repeating myself, and
What else is new? He's always repeating himself.
I was walking with a bucket.
I was walking with a bucket of slop. I was about to feed my pigs, and then there was this rock, and I was like, I hate that rock, but I forgot about it, so I tripped, and I fell face first into the bucket, and then I started drowning, and the doctor told me if your wife didn't pull you out, you would die.
It's like the fucking pig scene in Hannibal.
Oh man. Oh. It would have definitely been my pig's fault if that happened.
that I didn't remember what they had asked previously, and that I was.
If they kill you, I'm gonna make the best bacon ever, bro. I'm just saying. I'll give you some payback.
You
all right? Bacon wrapped. Everything is bacon wrapped. All right. Your house will be bacon wrapped. All right.
That's what I'm talking about. You better put some on my grave. That's all I gotta say.
No. I'm not putting any bacon on your grave, man. That's a waste.
Oh, well,
no, we're gonna eat that. Okay. At the same time, I said your house.
How about this?
You get a pass.
Instead,
you get a pass. I said your house.
Oh yeah. That's fair. You could always like bury the pig right above my grave and do like one of those pig luau cookouts, and then pull it up and eat it. That would work too.
Wait, hold on. Wait, what?
We could do one of those like buried pig cookouts, the where they like bury the pig underground with the leaves. You could do that like right above my grave, like the grave 6 feet under.
Are you talking about when you do one of those underground like fire pits? It's all coals, and you like wrap the meat in the leaves and shit.
Yeah. You can do that. Like I'll be down 6 feet, and then the pig can be like, 3.5 feet down, and you cook the pig there, and then eat the pig.
Is that the ending that you want? Are you sure that that's the ending that you want? Because, dude, we can put them on a spit and just like circle them above your grave, like so for everyone to see as they cook.
So you could do. Oh, I have 2 pigs though, so you could do both. You have variety. You do it however you want. Just make sure.
I'm talking about the one that killed you. The one that didn't kill you, I think, should get the lovely roasting on the ground. They don't get any shame. No one can see them.
Okay,
but the one that killed you, no, they're on public display, bro. They're on like that electric, powered spinner. They're going over the coals. Everyone sees everything. You know what I'm saying?
It's if that happens, it's definitely going to be Fern, the female. So just know that it's probably her that'll kill me.
Did you say fur?
Fern.
Like
the plant. Yeah.
No. Okay, so this is gonna be quick, but no, Fern. So we're gonna have the one pig underground, but he's gonna have to be deeper because Fern, that bitch, is gonna be in a fern gully. Okay. Okay, I'll stop.
All right, let's continue. This gets.
We'll get the pig from Charlotte's Web.
Oh, Hammy is the pig from Charlotte's Web.
Well, there you go. Porky Pig, fucking Babe, and Jody from the Amityville Horror.
There you go. We'll just have them all.
Times to them, like, is my dog okay? They're like, yeah, your dog's fine. He's right here. I was like, okay. And they'd ask me these questions, how I'm feeling. And I'd be like, this, that, the other thing. Is my dog okay? And they'd be like, yeah, we just talked about that. So at that point, I knew that there was an issue, that something really bad happened, because once they said that, I was like, oh man, I don't remember even saying that. And they just told me I talked about it like 10 seconds ago. And like the guy that I am, they're like, we highly encourage you going into the ambulance. And at this point,
I don't give a fuck about crybabies.
At that, put me through the machine. 15-minute view of the taking floor proves the bandage off, and I was feeling. I was there for about. I don't even know. At the end, yeah, I'm good. To my everything is like.
All right, let's just go back. This is the only part that's funny in this video.
You can't even see the bump on my head.
Yeah, just try to go down to the restaurant.
I need to record this for people.
You should not be on electronics.
The people need to see.
Have you have a concussion?
I'm fine.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of SmashGPT.
goodness. Oh goodness. So I don't think we're gonna go through the hypnotic stuff, because I think that's what the majority of this was. Because they're talking about hypnotic and how the residency and all of that trying to do. Which is funny that they're like they didn't say anything about jurisdiction when this section arises from the complaint is about New York and the resident of New York. Oh, excuse me, and all of that other fun stuff that is out there. Oh man, what a stream! What a stream! Later, Mike. We'll talk to you later. I think we're about to wrap it up here too, a little early tonight, so I can get some sleep. This was pretty fun though.
This has been fucking hilarious. Put the phone down. Why? The people need to see.
I wish they would show us the damages. So, we'll read the last part here. First, and most importantly, your client would have to. Oh, yeah, here's the offer. Here is the offer. First, and most importantly, your client would have to remove the offending tweets, posts, and videos and post an apology stating that he knew his statements of. This is why he won't do it. About Miss Mercante were false and that he made them when he made them, and that he directed harassment towards her to promote his own channel, and that he is sorry for what he has suffered as a result. He's not going to do that. That just flat out. He is going to take this all the way to like trial if this stays on the table. Second, your client would have to agree to avoid commenting on or directing any content at Miss Mercante in the future. Third, your client would have to pay us the sum of blank in damages and attorney's fees as a rough estimate of where your fees are to date. We would be willing to negotiate any reasonable payment plan that lasts no longer than 2 years or longer with meaningful interest.
Someone called JG Wentworth.
JG
What?
Wentworth. It's my money and I want it now.
It's about 70 grand. Because that's what they were saying above is pay us what he's paid you.
Yeah. It could be the value looks like it's in the 5 figures, could be below 100K. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's below 100K. I'm thinking somewhere between that $70,000 to $80,000 mark where they're at, because they're probably watching his little GoFundMe pretty closely. In exchange, we would dismiss all of plaintiff's claims with prejudice. If you agree to this settlement, please advise us no later than 1 week from today by close of business Eastern Time, and we will circulate a settlement agreement and release of claims. If this offer is not accepted by the deadline, it is considered withdrawn.
Yep.
So that's where we are. Smash has been given his settlement, and we will see where it goes. The humiliation ritual for not getting financially ruined.
All right, so do you guys think they're going to accept it or not?
No, I don't think. I mean, unless Ron like sits down with him and goes, "Listen, like you can't afford to pay me anymore. This is, looks very bad. It's going to be a long drawn out process, whether we go to trial or not. They will go after you in, California, which Ron is not a California lawyer. So Smash will have to pay for a new lawyer. That's the only way. Like if he could break through to Smash, I think he would accept it. I don't think that's going to happen. I think Smash is going to put his head down and try and push through it. What about you?
It's not going to happen.
Do you think he would do that? Because we don't know, right? We none of us know. But do you think that he would settle if his wife knew everything?
Yes.
Yeah, I do
Absolutely
think, yeah. Here's the thing that I have a problem with this case is, while this case is about Smash, it's affecting his family. She should know everything. If she doesn't,
which is disgusting.
Yeah, that's not. You're not being a family unit. This should be something that
Well,
both of them.
to
are
be
talking about
fair,
constantly.
it has not, as far as we know, it has not affected his family yet, because he literally said when his Give Send Go had like over $70,000, that he said this lawsuit cost me almost $70,000 or around $70,000.
Mm-hmm.
So their finances want to be touched. So if he was keeping things distant from his wife and his children, he could keep doing that because other people paid for it.
Exactly. And that's something that I had fucking said earlier. And Wargaming, you saw that fucking post that I had said that he has never had to deal with consequences. And there's no way in hell that he would be running his mouth and being as arrogant as he's been if he was paying for this fucking case. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. And this, like all the people that are fucking blowing him. Oh, SmashJT is going to win this case against Alyssa Mercante. And the anti-slap and all that. It doesn't fucking matter. It really doesn't, because to people like me, and I'm sure to people like War, it's not about him winning or losing the case. It's about him getting exposed for being a piece of shit the way that he has been. The thing is that he could lose this case tomorrow. Tomorrow, the judge could be like, you know what? I'm done with this. Fuck you. It's over. You lose. He is not going to be touched out of this. You know why? Because he is not paid for this. His audience is paid for this. They're all going to be out of that money. And I don't understand why the fuck nobody has asked this question yet. So what happens?
Hold on. You said that if the judge tomorrow said, no, fuck you, you're going to have to pay her everything, and he loses the case, he would be paying for it because the money from the Give Send Go is gone.
Yeah, but is that his money or is that the audience's money?
Well,
no, the audience's money is in the Give Send Go. What I'm saying is that money's basically gone. He might have like a 1,000 or 2 left. I don't fucking know. What I'm saying is if he lost this case and he has to pay tens of thousands, if not over $100,000, that's his money.
That's a reasonable statement, but that's also there is no transparency, because he did promise transparency. He was going to say where every single dime is gone. So all 80,000 has gone into Ron's coffers. That's the part that I'm fucking kind of fixated on myself.
Okay. Look, you need to slow down for a minute. Okay, hold on. The Wargaming Dad, I need him to slow down.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a really simple equation, and I'm not trying to be mean here. Okay.
No, be real.
The Give Send Go raised 80,000, correct?
Uh-huh.
He said that his lawyer charges around 4 figures per hour. Now, I don't know if you heard that. Maybe that was an exaggeration, but whatever. But the real point is that he made an X post that said that his Give Send Go money is basically gone. He didn't say it was gone. He said it was borderline gone because he spent almost $70,000 around it. That could be a little bit less, a little bit more. If he were to go to court and lose money, that money from the Give Send Go is already gone. His viewers and his supporters' money that he got from them is already gone. Everything above that is his. There's no like, oh, it could be theirs. No, it's gone. It's literally just fucking gone.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right, but now here's the way that I look at it, though, is that $70K could be gone. Now, let's say he's ordered to pay $10,000. The audience has still absorbed a large amount of what this fucking case is costing him. I guess pretty much the point that I am trying to get at, just at the end of the day, is that this is not an entirely funded by him thing. His audience has funded a huge majority of this. If he won, is he going to give them their money back? Or is their money's gone, right?
There's no obligation to.
Yeah, there's no obligation to, but I mean, like, they just threw their money in the river for a guy that he's playing with their money. It's like if you go to a casino and a guy says, hey, I know how to win at roulette. Give me fucking $1,000 of your money, and he loses all that money. Is he out, or is the people that gave him the money out?
No,
So I
the
wish
people
I'd
that give the
saved-
money are already gone. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah,
The money's gone.
I know it's gone. I know it's gone, but I'm just saying that a lot of other people are paying for this more so than he is right now.
Well, here's my thing. We're getting to like Damon's just trying to say like, well, the money's already gone. Is he going to start to get consequences where he's paying it, right? And here's what I have to say to that, and what I think Smash's thinking is behind that. Towards the beginning of this case, Smash had made a comment. I don't remember if it was on X. I don't remember if it was on one of his streams. But he made a comment that all of their assets were in his wife's name. So my thinking is that Smash thinks he's going to get away
The Carl
without
Jobs
paying
defense.
anything. Yeah, the Carl Jobs defense is he's going to get away with it by not owning anything. So he will file individual bankruptcy, and his wife and them family won't suffer. I don't know any of the legality behind that, and I don't think that's necessarily how it fully works, but I think that's his train of thought with this whole case is no matter
It
what.
could be
everything's
why
in
she's
my
being.
name.
It could be why she only knows about 30% of the thing then, because implausible deniability.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. So I guess we'll see.
I don't.
Do it.
I get that this stream is about to end because you got to go. I got to go to sleep too. By the way,
Yeah. Hey, I'm willing.
what I will say is this: as with what Wargaming Dad was saying, I don't know exactly how this legally plays out, but what I will say is, I would assume that if you are making money, like Carl Jobst, the reason why he gets away with it, he got away with the income. Like so Billy sued him, he won all this money, he filed for bankruptcy. He's still making videos. Like he continued making videos even immediately after he lost. The reason why is because his wife now has his YouTube channel. Now his wife, because it was a YouTube channel, or sorry, not he. His wife, because she owns the YouTube channel, gets all the income, not him personally. And because Billy sued him personally, he can only go after him. Now, in the United States, that's different. As far as I'm aware, because he's in Australia.
Yeah.
Now, here, when you sue somebody, one of the reasons why LLCs are such a big deal in the US is it separates not you personally, but literally everybody from your business, like whatever business you conduct.
This is true.
I've never seen any evidence that Smash has an LLC. He might. I've never seen evidence of it. So if he's taking in all his YouTube income for him, like as a personal income thing on his taxes, that could open all his income to Alyssa in this lawsuit. And
potentially,
if that wasn't true, then I don't know what the fuck Alyssa is fighting for. Like if he had an LLC that like could shield him from the income, like from his family, because they said like, remember how they said like, oh, our fees are more than like his net worth or whatever. That wouldn't matter if he had an LLC that blocked him from all of that. Yeah. So I think I'm just assuming here that Smash doesn't have an LLC. All his income is coming towards him, which means not all the income that he has in his bank account, but also all the future income is something that she can take. But his wife can't take any of it because she like the only thing his wife can take is what she earns as a nurse. And so I don't think that's enough. I really don't. I don't think that's enough because Smash brings in a lot. Yeah. I mean, I've watched some of his streams and he brings in like, there's some people that are doing like $500 a fucking stream, right?
Yeah.
I don't care if what?
Oh, I was going to say, yeah, I've noticed that with a lot of these guys, while they don't get a lot of views, they get a lot of super chats. So
it's a lot of super chats and like people like Leg Monster, like I've brought him up before. Leg Monster is like the number one dude. I haven't seen him recently, but again, I haven't really watched his streams. I've kind of like dipped in a little bit, but anyway, people like donate like hundreds of dollars per stream.
He does
So
have
like
an
if his wife is like holding the fort, so to speak,
Yeah.
I think she would be a lot more like, hey, Smash, what the fuck are you doing? What's going on with this lawsuit? But she's not doing that. So I think Smash earns enough money to hold her off from asking questions.
Smash does have an LLC.
He does?
Yeah, it's called it's known as SmashBT USA LLC, and it's registered in Florida.
Florida. He lives in California.
Yeah.
But his website is out of New York. Oh, this
Well,
this
that's
can't be.
that-
This isn't the one he currently uses. This looks like
It
an
can't
old
be.
website. I mean, I went to. All I did was Google, so hold me at that. So I Googled, and
Well,
of course the AI generated stuff. Yes, SmashJT has an LLC known as Smash BT
It's
USA
inactive.
LLC. Oh, is that one inactive? Oh, it's currently inactive. So no, he doesn't have an active LLC. So yeah.
That also might not have nothing to do with him because it doesn't say Smash JT.
It says
Yeah.
BT.
It could be an AI fuck up, to be fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
No,
That's
to be
fair.
fair, it's most definitely that.
All I'm saying is this. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna finish with this and then I'm getting off of here because
Yeah,
I
it's
just need to
late.
get the
I
fuck
hear
off of here. But what are you laughing about?
I just need to get the fuck off of here. It's like you trying to run from me?
It's late.
Oh no, I'm just saying it is late. I gotta be
It
up
is late.
anyway. Just watching all of Smash's content and the stuff you brought up before, like way earlier in the stream, where his kids are coming on and he's bringing his kids on, like talking about like pedophiles and like what's that fucking Roblox and all that. I've watched a lot of his streams. I've never seen him. I've never seen him. I said it again. My God. I need to go to sleep. This is what I'm talking about.
I get you.
I've never seen his kids or his wife on stream have any like concern about being on stream. And if you were his family, if you were his kids, if you were especially his wife, and you were on his stream, I feel like you would have a concern about what the topic was if you didn't know it at the time.
Yeah.
Because he just brings them on, like he's in the shed. He's like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna bring my kids in. He texts them and they just come in and they just like, oh yeah, we're talking about pedophiles today in Roblox. What the fuck? You know what I mean? Like they have no clue what the fuck is going on there. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like his family, I don't think has any like. They have as little of an idea as what's going on as he wants.
I don't doubt that for a second, that they're kept in the fucking dark about this shit. I mean, personally, I think that's the reason why he even got the slanty shanty to begin with, is because he used to just sit in the living room and yell while the kids were in the fucking background. And I'm sure his wife was like, listen, nobody wants to hear this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Which sounds like a plausible thing. As far as the wife being on stream, no, never. As far as the kids being on stream, they have been on multiple times.
No, I think she was.
I don't think she knows.
I
don't think
she
she-
does
I don't-
either.
What I'm saying is, I don't think she knows what he says. I don't think she knows. Like she might know to an extent. Like for example, like some of the racist stuff he says, some of the anti-transgender stuff that he says, she might agree with. But I don't think she. Okay, my God, I just called her he. I'm just saying. I don't think his wife knows how hard he goes with it. Because I'll put it this way. I'm just gonna finish with this. There's a guy I knew growing up. I met him in high school. He was a good friend. He had a what's the Southern flag that they fly? Confederate.
Confederate
He had a
flag.
Confederate flag in his room. And as a black dude, I'm like, okay. Yeah. And like,
right.
and And I didn't think anything of it because this dude treated me so well. And it became clear to me that he thought the Confederate flag was like legitimately a symbol of just the South.
Yeah.
He had no idea that like he knew about like slavery and the Confederacy fighting against slavery. He knew all that, but that flag to him, he was taught like this flag just meant, oh, you like the South. And like that was it, right? I think that like Smash's family is kind of like a victim of something similar. I think that like even if his wife and his kids, well, I should say his wife believed a lot of the stuff that he believes, and his kids kind of like hear that shit. They don't necessarily, because they're so young, I can't really say they believe it, right?
Yeah.
But like, I think his wife might have been like me, like where they're like, okay, so you believe this right-leaning shit, but like at the same time, she might wake up one day and be like, bro, did you say that they should die in an electric chair? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, I don't think she knows everything. Is
Yeah,
what
no,
I'm saying.
I don't doubt that for a second.
Yeah, what you're trying to say is she may have core beliefs, like she may be conservative. She may even believe in Donald Trump. She like a lot of the beliefs around trans people, she may have less bigoted, racist, transphobic beliefs in it, but she may be against it, right? Like she's probably not a for trans kids person. She may hold similar beliefs, but what Smash is doing might cross the line for what she believes is acceptable or even good natured or anything like that. I think that's what.
Right. I don't think his wife believes.
Yeah.
That he thinks that like I think she believes that he thinks
Indian
trans people are bad.
Subhuman.
Well, no, I don't think she believes that either. I'm saying, but I'm saying, I like specifically in terms of trans, because that's what I know like the most about. I don't think she believes that Smash thinks that they should be electrocuted. Is what I'm saying. I think they both might think like, oh, trans is bad, but like she's like working as a nurse. She's like helping people. She might like work on a trans person, and she might be like, I don't agree with their shit, but I'm going to give them health care. But I don't think for a second that she's like, where's the electric chair?
Oh, yeah.
Can we put this person in the electric chair? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No. And you know what? To further amplify your point, Damaged, he's gotten worse since he went out to that fucking shack. Since he has gone out to the...
I believe it. I believe it.
Yeah. Since he's got out to the slanty shanty where the wife and the kids can't hear him, because all of his early shit used to be in the living room, because he would show up back in the day. He'd have these beef with people and they'd do live streams bitching at one another, like when he fucking tried to expose Eric and now they're sucking each other's dicks. He'd be sitting in the living room while the kids were running around in the background. But ever since he's gone out to the shack, he's gotten worse as far as like the vitriol and the shit that he says, because now, he doesn't have the wife to look at him going, really? And he doesn't have the kids hearing that stuff. And where his wife could be like, hey, stop that shit in front of the fucking kids. So no, I agree. I don't think that his like family has anything to do with his bullshit. It's just the fact that he keeps them in the fucking dark about everything. Because one, they could disagree with them, because he's already complained about friends and family cutting him off for his views. He had a whole fucking video about it.
Whoa, what happened?
Really?
The stream has ended.
What? Did it? No.
It says the stream has ended.
No, we're ending it anyway. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. I ended the one in Discord. I ended the one in Discord.
But no,
y'all are still live.
But no,
so don't say anything too unhinged.
Yeah. No, I'm not. But no, I agree. I don't think his family has anything to do with this shit. I think he excludes his family from his bullshit. I just hope that his family doesn't suffer as a result of his bullshit.
I will say this. I don't know what his wife believes. But when he brought his children on there, like earlier you were talking about
the Roblox thing, yeah.
Yeah, the Roblox thing. They looked like they clearly knew what he was talking about, But it was like they clearly looked like, Dad, like, why are you fucking bringing me on here?
Yeah.
You're streaming and you want me to comment on this shit.
Yeah.
And like why are you doing this? Like, and they didn't say that, but there was some hesitation.
You could see it in their faces.
Yeah. I felt so bad because I'm like, this is something to do. You talk about this and like with your kids and your wife and
at the dinner table.
No, not the dinner. All right, we're having steak today. We're having steak today, guys. All right. Are you guys having pedophiles in your game? Daddy, what are you talking about? I said. Okay, I knew what you meant. I know what you meant. The dinner table was the wrong one.
Not on a live stream, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, not on a live stream. That's what I was getting at.
To me, it's really super weird.
But you know what? That was probably the same one where he's sitting there, he's like, go on, buddy, go on out in the pool. Go on, jump in. I don't care if it's cold. Go jump in there. And then he's sitting there and he said probably one of the most delusional things I've ever heard this idiot say, and that's saying a lot. Someday, my kids are going to look at me and their friends are going to look at me and say, that's the guy that saved gaming. He actually said that.
Like on a live stream or a tweet?
Yes. He said that on a live stream where like the kids were on and he was like, someday my kids and their friends are going to look at me and go, that's the guy that saved gaming.
I just want to put this out there. If my kid ever says anywhere on the internet, I don't care if it's text, a live stream, anything. If he says, my dad is damaged sector and he saved gaming.
Yeah.
Bro, let me know. I'm deleting my shit day one.
Exactly. No, he dead ass said that shit on a fucking live stream. My kid and their friends are going to look at me and say, that's the guy who saved gaming. That is the most delusional ass shit I've ever heard.
I'm gonna stop everybody here because we about to get out of here. This pig needs to get to bed.
But before you say your last words.
All right.
Grizzle, are you out of commission? We have got confirmation. Wargaming Dad, finish it off.
Grizzle is asleep, baby. I got a few words for Smash real quick, buddy. Take the settlement. Just take the settlement. I think it's going to be better for you and the family. For everyone else who's been watching today, like that stream on the way out. Give me a subscribe if you enjoyed yourself. We be streaming every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. So come on by. Y'all have a wonderful night. And thank you for Damaged, Grizzle Sleepy Bear, and Jersey for coming on. We'll see y'all next time.
Good laughs.